Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's
Look at this thing. But I have a whole ass studio.
I just got to. I
And
don't even know. I'm finna make some music. Podcast. What's a podcast?
wait, wait, do you see this? See this?
What happened?
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Oh,
Whole
dang.
studio.
You be working with the guitar?
I have. Then I have the screen. Rick and
Mm.
Morty. No, that's right.
I don't
Then
got nothing.
I don't want to leak a lot
Actually,
of
to be
stuff.
honest, I got a lot
Well,
of stuff.
I think I have them. Yeah, we have these are airsoft bullets because I have an airsoft gun, like a Glock.
Oh, I got some hubba.
Obviously,
Got some hubba
the
bubble gum.
chocolate. Chocolate. It's not mine, but we have. I'm gonna show you my selection. One. This is one speaker. This is the second speaker. This is the third big speaker. This is the fourth big speaker.
Bro, you got a tattoo?
We're going to. This is the speaker machine. No, I just drew something and
Oh,
thought it would be cool.
what the?
This is the thing. And this is the fifth. No, this is sixth one, and this is the seventh. And then this is another something. It's probably the nano speaker
I got a
maybe.
lot of stuff.
This is the. I've got this classical guitar. This is acoustic. I mean, this kind of electric, but this is a bass. This is something. Cables. We have a lot of cables. We have two TVs from like 2000. No, yeah,
Bro, I
this
got a
is TVs
basketball.
from like 2000. Where the fuck? Where the fuck did you? Oh wait, this is eight. This is the eighth speaker. This is the
Dang,
ninth
bro.
speaker.
I don't think you need all
Now,
them speakers.
where the fuck did you see a basketball? Now,
No,
tell
I'm
me
saying
where
I
the
got I
fuck?
got a
You mean
basketball.
this like thing?
No, I'm saying I got a basketball.
Oh, no, wait. I think I can. Wait, it's this kind of thing. This is from Pigskin. I didn't even know what the
Bro,
hell
I
it
got
is.
weights, bro. I
Drum.
got all types of stuff. Oh, I got, bro. Oh, bro.
We have this
I got these.
extreme amp. We have this amp.
These really bring me back to my roots.
Also, wait a minute. We have drums.
Beyblades.
Oh yeah, Beyblades. I used to play with them so much.
Bro, I had the OG ones, bro. I want to eat some Hubble Bumble gum.
Yeah, I watched this show. I think yeah. Wait, was there a show? I
Yeah,
think there was. Yeah.
I watched it for a little
I
bit too. I
watched
think
it. Yeah,
it's been a
same.
long time though.
And
Right now.
I was obsessed with them. Also, you can see this is the evening.
The sun is up
Let's
for
not
me,
reveal my face.
bright and early, bro.
Yeah, this was my room as a kid. So,
I'm
this
chilling.
was literally the. You see, this is a plane. So let's plane. I have a plane over.
But I got a lot of
Oh,
Scooby
you
Doo
have
stuff,
notes.
bro.
You have notes. Yeah. Oh, Scooby Doo. Let's go.
Oh,
The
look.
notes. I bet you don't understand many of them.
Hold on, look at my stream. Look at my stream.
I can't wait. Okay, let's also wait. Microphone.
Yeah.
Broadcast. Let's look at the stream now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go get some of them.
If I have it, where do I have it? Okay. You should be. You be right back. I see this be right back.
Yeah.
You be right back.
Oh, let me show you.
Yeah, I'm
My
waiting.
grandma kept on delivering. I can't hold on. Let me see what I look like too.
Wait, can you turn on your camera on this? Can you? Can your camera on your Can your camera on your
Oh, you want me to do it on Discord instead?
Can your camera on your
Oh, you want me to do it on Discord instead?
Yeah, because I'm
Oh, you want me to do it on Discord instead?
just
Bit.
I can I don't have to look at my PC. I can just look at the phone. Okay. You see, this is the huge ass teddy bear with the bandana. Let's go. It's
Yeah,
a
I got
teddy
this.
bear and shit.
This would be my pillow.
Let's go, Scooby Doo.
Huh? Here we got it.
Oh, this is a pillow. Oh wait. I
Why?
might go. Wait.
Bro,
Let's not leak anything from here.
see this?
Let's go to my room. So we go to my room. I gotta go to my room. Now let's go not leak anything. This is the drums.
Okay.
The electrical drums. This is a guitar stand. Can I don't yet actually use this, but could be useful. Wait. I have these.
Got one that he got a glizzy. Got a glizzy.
Let's go. My mom returned. What the fuck?
Look at him.
I,
Got a
I might
glizzy.
have to go in like a 2 minute, like I feel like 20 minutes, but hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's go back.
Let me go get some more.
Yeah, you have a bunch of plushies. I have a bunch of plushies.
Yo.
I did this
See, look, bro. Here
dragon
goes some
and I
more.
revealed my. What the fuck? Okay. You have a legit collection of them.
Bro, I got.
Like I have
Yo,
a
look, bro.
collection of
Look.
sneakers.
This one when I showed it. Bro, I got one that got a glizzy. I got a bro in a tuxedo. I got one with
The
some red.
fuck?
Like, bro.
Wait.
Hold
You
on.
live
Hold
in like
on.
Las
Bro,
Vegas or like. Wait, bro. Do you live like near Las Vegas, like Las Vegas, or?
I got a officer,
What?
bro. Like, bro. I wasn't collecting them, but my grandma was just getting me. I had a Scooby Doo cover, but my dog is in the Scooby Doo cover right now. If I
Do
got some
you
more.
live yeah do you live somewhere near Las Vegas? No,
I think I'm pretty far away.
because I have
Hold on.
I have the time of Texas, and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
He's the last
Wait,
two.
is it like 2:42 for you? Is it two? Oh
Yeah,
dang, bro,
it
you
is.
have too much. The only thing, like things I
Let me put
have
these. Let me put
is
these back over
I
there.
have a collection of instruments and this thing, you know. Do you live near Las Vegas, man?
Uh-uh. I'm not. I'm like a couple hours. I was away.
Okay.
I don't know how near. I got some. I got some regular dogs too.
You got some. I got a bear. I got this bear I strangle. I have this bear.
Bro, my grandma gave me a monkey too, bro.
You grandma. Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Let's go. W grandma. W grandma. Okay, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to put something in a song. You should go make some beats, maybe. What's this?
got two more. That's it.
You got two monkey? No, is that
Yeah,
you
these
got
monkeys.
one monkey and then this monkey bro name I ain't bro. Yeah, bro, you got a huge collection. They
Bro.
mean you got a huge ass collection. Then you got a tail on your back on the back of the hay. What the fuck?
Hold on. Let me put this all up.
The fuck, bro? The hell
Oh, I'm
is
tripping.
that? Bro, shush. Wait. Are you with your is this your computer camera? No, no
Oh, wait
computer
a second.
camera. Are you Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, I'll be right back. I'll be.
Then I'm back.
Yeah, wait.
What you had said? I got a drone
I'll be
too.
right back.
All right. Achoo! Get money.
Okay, I'm back. Wait.
Oh, I thought you was gonna take a second, bro. I was gonna start making beats.
Yeah, go make some beats.
Yeah.
No, go make some beats.
By adding a track.
Okay.
Choose
I'm
drums
getting
and
taught.
beats and create your own beat by clicking on the boxes. You can also add new drum sounds by adding new tracks to patterns. Here, you can change what type of drum you want to use for your beats.
Website
You can change
simplifies
the preset while you
because
have the beat
making
playing back
music
to
is
find the
hard.
perfect sound. Soundtrap also has over 5,000 loops and sounds
That's the
available
same
for you
of
to
thinking
use.
riffs.
To start exploring,
guitar
click on the
riffs
Loop
for
tab.
hours.
Browse loops
Yeah.
by genre, instrument, or type of sound. Click on a loop once to listen, click on it twice, or drag and drop to add it to the studio.
Because
The
every
loops that
time you make
add
something,
will automatically adjust to the tempo
people are
and
gonna
key
say
of the
you're
rest of the
uncreative because
project.
it's similar to that
In
song.
Soundtrap, you can collaborate
You
with
gotta
anyone,
make
wherever you
something
are, on any
else. So yeah. Wait, I'm gonna record the
Oh my
song.
god, bro, my allergies.
Wait, what things are you allergic to? Like cats? No.
I'm not. I don't think
Cats, no.
I'm allergic to pollen, bro. That's it. Oh no, trash.
Alright, I'm back because I disturbed my sister with the song. What I make? So, you know how I record? I take my dad's phone. You know, I put like a voice recorder over here. I put it like this, and I just play. Cause I have no sound card. So yeah, that's. Wait, I can't hear. Wait, I can't fucking hear. Wait. Wait. Let me put my speakers on. Speaker. Okay, I'll be right back. I can't hear you. I'm gonna rejoin.
Oh no, I wasn't talking.
King. Yeah, I'm not. I put this. Oh wait. Yeah. Do you use Do you use iPhone or Android?
I got a joy, bro.
Nice. I put it on like recorder, and I press this, and I play the guitar. So I think I have an idea of the song. Now gotta make sure I don't remove my fakes here. So I put the phone like this, so I don't remove my fake. I gotta play. Oh my god. Definitely can't do that. Now, are you talking? Cause I don't. Okay,
I don't even know, bro. I'm making a beat right now.
Cause I get confused when you don't talk and I think, oh, I think something's wrong with my Discord. Shit, this is the guitar. Let's see. We can. I'm on this Rocky tool. So, well, okay. Are you making beats? No, no beats.
Yeah, I'm making it right now.
Okay, so I'll be right back. I'll have to record the guitar. You know, or you can just mute. You'll hear everything, but you know, you can just mute yourself. Cause so it's a clean tone. Just mute yourself. So
Okay.
yeah, just mute yourself. I'll tell you when to unmute. Okay, okay. Let me get teach you things. Shit. No, I already failed it. This will take like. Hell no, the ending. That's oh man, that ruined it. Hell no. Okay, you can unmute while I think of riffs.
Hello and welcome to this.
You can unmute while I think of riffs.
Hello and
You can unmute. Talk.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking up how to make it right now.
welcome to BusyWorks Beats.
Okay, I gotta Rocky 2.
Hello and welcome to
Turn the
BusyWorks.
volume down. Wait, now, do you hear the guitar like right now?
Edit, merge regions. Yeah, there we go. Now this is all merged together
I
and
don't even know how to play no.
head.
Sorry about that.
Again, guys, don't. We will. All right, so I'm just gonna do something dumb like that. I'm keeping it very simple. I suggest. There we go. And you are now caught up to where we're at. Okay. You are now caught up to where we're at. The next thing we're going to do with this is make sure that it is right on measure 8. Make sure that everything's all nice and clean, and then try to loop it and see if it loops properly. If it doesn't, we'll have to talk about how to clean it up so that it will loop properly. But that's it for right now. Make sure you hit save, purple save button up top, and change your song title. So if you just click on Untitled Song right here, change it to something that makes sense, okay? So video example. There we go. Hit save, don't lose your work. And we are done. We have caught up. Congratulations.
Oh, that beat's still going.
Okay, I'm back. So, my sister is taking over the guitar. She's playing right now, and I'm in my bedroom. So yeah.
That is tough.
Yeah, wait. Do you have a sister? You don't.
Yeah,
Maybe you do.
got two
Dang.
sisters.
Same.
Yeah.
Only I mean, the second one lives in England,
Dang. How old is she?
and my dang, I don't even know, like 9, man. I don't even know. No, wait, like 30, no, like 29.
Dang. How old? Dang. 29.
No, maybe like 28. Like my sister, my youngest, like 19, I think.
Dang.
I mean, I'm not the youngest of all, cause I have a nephew in the family. I have a nephew. I'm the I have a nephew, which
Is
was
your
born like a
nephew
few
older
weeks
than you?
ago.
Oh, never mind.
No, no, he's she's like you. No, maybe a month old. Maybe, maybe.
Dang.
All I can say is maybe. Maybe like a few weeks. Can't say well. So yeah.
Dang.
How's the beat doing?
Bro, I don't know how to make this. I'm not gonna lie.
I can just. Mostly I experiment and then I get ideas. I just play guitar and then I just find riffs. I like play for hours and then it's hard playing guitar. If you're, I mean, if you're starting from scratch, it's gonna be a painful journey. I mean, I have a great teacher, which is I have a private teacher. I get homeschooled if you didn't know.
Now that's tough.
No, but I can do so much stuff. I study with my acting classes. First I do my like I drive to the nearest city and I quickly take a guitar lesson. Then no, this is Monday. I take a guitar lesson. I get back. I eat, maybe study a little. Then I go to my acting classes, and then it's free time for me. And
Sure.
Thursday, no, like the next day. I literally forgot the days, but the next day, on the only activity I have is English class, which I'm too good at. I'm too good at. I'm even better than 12th graders. Yeah, like my teachers giving me uh things too easy for
Oh
me.
yeah, what's your main language?
Lithuanian. Wait, you want me to speak it? You want me?
Yeah. Oh, signing. Is that what you said?
Sveikas. What?
I think.
It's Lithuanian. Ugh.
Lithuanian.
What should I tell you? Tell you. Wait. Wait. What's your name, real quick? Your
Josh,
name.
basically.
Josh. Dang.
No, that's not my name,
Uh,
but it's close. My name is one of one.
it's okay. So yeah. Wait. You can't leak it.
Oh no, I can.
Oh,
It's just odd.
so it's kind of public. So okay. Oh.
Everybody
Sveikas,
said they can't
mano
translate it
vardas.
because. Huh?
Yeah. I told you. Hello, my name is Josh.
Oh.
Basically, I told you.
She was speaking
It's
Sims.
complicated. No, Lithuanian is a hard one. I learned English basically not doing that. I just watch YouTubers and nothing else. Like school didn't do nothing to me. They just give me exams and that's all. And then I went homeschooling, and now I have perfect English. Not perfect, because I don't know, because I don't even know the days perfectly. So yeah, that's how it is.
And I'm not
Then
gonna lie, I
also
don't know English
my
either.
whole family.
Oh, what?
Yeah, my whole family does music. My whole family does music. So my dad played the trumpet. Played. I mean,
I
he
could
still plays it,
tell, bro.
but
All them, bro.
wait, I don't even know how to pronounce in English. Yeah, my mom plays this weird instrument called conchlis, which is it's basically. I'll send you a picture, or I'll just show you. But
Okay.
it's just weird instrument with strings. Then my sister plays guitar. She's a god. Then I play guitar, and then my brother. My like, brother,
You
he
got a little
plays, I
brother?
think, the saxophone.
Is that what you said, little brother?
No, he's 28. Nah, he's 28.
Yo, bro. Yo, all your siblings is mad old, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough.
My other brother, the successful one, now he makes a lot of money. My other brother, he doesn't do music, but you know he's yeah yeah. He's a child. He has a wife. He's
Damn.
20. No, he's 31. His wife is 32. Imagine,
Yo.
imagine your wife is older one year than you. Like imagine.
Yo.
But yeah, imagine. I have the weirdest family.
Yeah.
But my other sister, she doesn't do much. I don't even know. I'm sure she has a boyfriend, but she told no marriage, please. Is it? I don't know if that's her boyfriend. I don't even know, but she has
Yeah,
a
you
kind
don't
of
even
friend or boyfriend. Yeah. I don't really want to tell you my parents' age. Maybe. I don't really want to leak it. I can tell you the DMs or private call. I mean, I can tell you my. What can I tell you? My grandparents, and only one of them, no, only two of them are alive. I had four. Imagine.
I only got one
I
grandparent
had
alive.
four. Wait, how many grandparents do you have anyway?
I only got one.
Oh yeah, I have two, and their mothers.
Grandmother.
Obviously,
But you got a great great grandma?
yeah.
A great
One of
grandma?
them. Hell no.
Oh.
Nah, bro, she died in 2006.
Oh, dang.
I'd like if I would have a third, maybe grandfather, if he didn't have radiation
Dang.
of cancer, maybe because he worked. Dang, you know what's Chernobyl? Yeah, you probably do.
Oh, he died in that?
He worked in this, not in the the one the block where he he worked that night in the second block, and he died of cancer. You know, it's from the radiation because he went outside. He wasn't in like a meeting or some shit.
Man, that's tough.
And bro, I didn't even get to meet him. He died in 2005, 6.
I didn't get to meet my grandpa neither, but my grandpa got killed though.
How? Explain.
I don't know how it started, but I'm pretty sure like some people like beat up my dad. Not dad, my grandpa. They like slashed him, like cut him, and then put him out in a boat inside the ocean. And all he had to drink was seawater. And when they finally found him, he had died.
Okay, wait. I'll be right back. Going back. So I guess your grandparents have more. I mean, yeah, your grandpa maybe have very interesting story.
Yeah, bro. He got killed.
I'd say.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, that's scary.
This
Imagine
zone is about
being
to get clobbered by a monster
Yeah,
squall.
bro.
like
We've got
And then
20 minutes
I've
they
to
seen
found
evacuate
him, he was
the
still
survivors.
alive, bro.
Good
But
luck.
like, after being out there for so long, I think my mom said he was
Like,
out there
how
for
many
2
days,
weeks or
like-
something. No
2
food,
weeks?
just pure salt water.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Survivor in danger.
Because I mean, like being in an ocean
Yeah,
trap
it was in the
is
ocean, bro.
very
Lily.
scary. Like I've seen videos on TikTok with people going into like deep into the ocean where you can't see land, and they're with a transparent boat. That's so scary. You look, like below you, and there's nothing. You see black.
Yeah, but the ocean's low-key scary, man.
Yeah, I mean, my grandparents. I mean, he really wasn't. But, you know, he was a. I mean, yeah. If he was alive, he would be my grandpa. He kind of died of cancer. I know that there's somewhere a photo of him. Cause I know he walked outside. I know that my mother, like she talked to him like a few days after the accident. It was in the hospital, I think. Like in the capital of Ukraine, you know, which was Kiev, and that time. So yeah, I think they told. I mean, my mother told me that he said that he saw
This
the
zone is about to
big
get
light
clobbered by a
from
monster
on the
squall.
like the
We've got 20
ventilation
minutes to
fan.
evacuate
He
the
saw the
survivors.
big light,
Good luck.
and there was like 100 of firefighter vehicles,
Survivor in danger.
like 100. You know, because all around the country they were just sent. So yeah, they kind of got radiation, right? 'Cause I know he went. I don't even know where did he go. I think he went. I know he was liquidated, but I know he on that night I think he went to the control room and like, you know, where the fourth block where you know, it exploded maybe. But I mean, I didn't get much information, but he was just check on there, you know. So, no. Imagine seeing this big light and then this purple thing going like into the sky. Like it's beautiful, but he said I think he said it was beautiful, but that was just
That sounds like a movie, bro.
Yeah, I mean, to me that sounds crazy. Like imagine seeing a tragedy, a worldwide tragedy happen in front of your eyes. Like imagine seeing that feels you don't know that like you're maybe dead. Like imagine the firefighters being there, like going top of the roof and seeing there's no reactor left there. You can imagine seeing that. I mean, like what could have happened if like the reactor lid is like 4,000 tons, imagine, and it just goes like a bottle. Shit. It goes and it just goes into the air, and no, I mean it bounces off. Shit, it just goes into the air and lands back. Like imagine what force.
By a monster squall. We've got 20 minutes to
I
evacuate
mean
the
that just sounds scary, damn.
Not like a movie, bro. Not
Survivor
like
in
the thing you
danger.
would see inside of Apocalypse movie.
Yeah. I mean, my friend,
Keep up the good work.
Mother told me. Oh yeah, he had a friend that was outside, like taking like a secret break, and I think he saw the event happen
Survivor in danger.
like in front of his eyes. I mean, he probably could have died like in the hospital like in a week, cause there like you couldn't see, but there was a shockwave of radiation, and he probably could have died in like 2 weeks of that. I almost. Yeah. He was not the. I mean, he went outside after the meeting. If I saw it right in the movie, he was in the meeting, and I don't think he was mentioned in the movie. Nothing. He was in the meeting, where they for like 4 a.m. when they.
Saving lives.
And he went. I think someone was sent on the roof, and he was just walking outside. I don't know. So he could have.
Survivor in danger.
I don't even know much information, but that's the main information I know. So yeah, it definitely sounds good. And
Please help.
like there's just no, maybe someone recorded the moment, but you know, probably firefighters have cameras on them. Like not like dash cam.
I wonder do.
Not
I
the like
don't
the
think they
that
do. I don't see no
that-
firefighters. Yeah.
yeah no it was 1986. They didn't have that in the Soviet Union, so no, but they had normal cameras but I think the firefighters who had cameras, they went on the top of the roof, and the cameras, I mean, they burned. The camera burned. I mean, there's probably footage of. I mean, for the footage is probably lost, but someone recorded probably. Probably.
I mean, but the cameras probably wasn't that good back then, though.
I mean, yeah, they were not as good as they were. Definitely cameras. They were cameras, so it wasn't as bad quality as like a 2006 video, but it was, and you know like the normal phones like into like 2000s, like 2010s, there were just shit cameras, and they the cameras like in 90s 86 were definitely better than that. Definitely, they had just incredible zoom.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't
Incredible.
seen a video like that.
So yeah. Well, did you watch the series of Chernobyl, like HBO?
No, I only
Okay,
saw a
but
little bit of it.
You should watch it. I mean, when I told you they were killing dogs, that they basically what I saw in the movie. Maybe they did in real life. I don't know. Maybe they did in real life. Would make sense because they would have, like if they like the city near them wouldn't get evacuated in like 4 or 5 days, it would have been like a lethal dose maybe. They will give them lethal dose, not fatal, not in, but they were like children definitely they end up with cancer.
100%, bro. I'm pretty sure I saw like a.
So
I know I wasn't
imagine.
tripping when I saw like a video of dogs all of being abandoned. Like, oh.
Yeah, so but if the city was 2 kilometers away, imagine what radiation they would get like at the plant. So okay, I gotta go now because I gotta go. I mean, because my okay, bye. I'm gonna put them on.
Another saved life. So I couldn't help but notice that your attacks on home base were very organized. How do your wolves cooperate so well? Is there a complex social order based on pack hierarchy?
Are you all working alone like vigilantes, but very, very close to each other?
Obviously they're not doing that, you dumb dish rag.
You probably don't own even one utility cape.
Mostly we talk to each other.
Communication is the pillar of strong leadership.
Thank you, Uncle Feral Fang. And when talking doesn't work? Well, talking always works. Yeah, I have heard that, but for us, talking's usually just a way to get the arguments rolling.
Are you taking personal accountability and using I statements?
We are not. I am not. Let's just get us snacks, okay? Who's hungry?
Where haven't I been? I don't think.
Survivor in danger.
Incoming!
Oh, you get right quick. Wait, how many survivors did I say?
I'm under attack!
You are the best.
Aw, you make it look easy. Survivor in danger. Amazing. We're gonna need a bigger base.
need to get my blue one.
Eat up, little guy. Or gal. Or otherwise. Just a heads up, Tails were in the Forsaken. Well, he's got a nut allergy. Duly noted. Wow, you guys really care about each other. We do, because we're a team. Don't all teams do that? Oh, yeah, totally. Everyone over here, we're good.
Don't worry, boss. I got him.
Yo.
Totally good. All right.
Oh my god, why am I lagging? That chicken somewhere. Chow.
Survivor in danger. Please help. There's too many of them. No one's gonna believe this. More humans, we're close. Win-win. Minutes left.
Anyone stream this?
Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Aw, you make it. Survivor in danger. I need help.
Want to see like right after she gets there? Hello.
Good save. See you soon. pull you out.
20 minutes flew by. Dude, let me talk to you, bro. Okay. I guess. Oh. Now I can take it down tonight.
Meet me the shirts tonight. Can you help me? Well, before I get that, because I was seeing I did put up fish too. Yeah. Before you went.
Okay.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
We watch some cut. Gonna cut, yo. Baby Joe out. Yeah. How time is it? Are you still up in here, Marcus? Can't wait to watch him cut. Mm-hmm. How about age you up? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. He'll be working with oh my god. Okay.
This zone is is about to get clobbered by a monster squall. We've got 20 minutes to evacuate the survivors. Good luck.
Should be.
Check your map for the location of the medkit. Survivor in danger.
Look at the scene.
Keep up the good work.
You know I got you. I'm gonna get back from 8 crags.
Survivor in danger. Saving lives.
You're the best.
I know.
Survivor in danger.
They've got me surrounded. No! This.
Another one.
Another one.
Thank you. I was getting worried.
Survivor in danger. Check your map for the location of the medkit.
This by Gremlins is crazy.
I'm under attack. Hurry!
Life saved.
Wow!
Another saved life.
You saving life.
Aw, you make Survivor in danger. We're gonna need a bigger base. Monsters coming! That was amazing! All right! Thanks.
Bro, it said I had 53 out of 50. That was weird. That's crazy.
Please help! Survivor in danger! More humans, fewer corpses. Win-win. Keep up the good work.
just got a super stash. Let's go. Go for everyone. I'm the only one in here. So it's my super stash.
Aw, you make it look easy.
Let me see how close am I? Okay, 3 more. I think that's possible.
Survivor in danger.
I know.
Good save.
2 more. Are you serious? I just need 2 more, bro. Come on.
Minutes left.
There's nowhere there's no more, bro. Guess I'll save them all.
Saving lives.
51 out of 50. Huh? Oh. I could have told it was 49 out of 50, but oh well.
Survivor in
Thank
danger.
you.
Wow!
You saved everyone!
I saved like I does that.
You saved everyone!
Yes, sir.
What does she do that annoys you?
She talks to me about some of everything except for relationships. I was concerned a little bit.
My first hit.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a I'm in a gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a
No, when we got
I
out,
wasn't
I
talking
had it
to
'cause I called her.
I didn't realize I was on mute that whole time, bro. That's crazy. How long was I on mute for? I don't know. Get to watch you.
Excuse me. Where do you think you're going?
I'm having Thomas take me to Stacy's to use her hot tub.
Okay, well, you can't just leave the house whenever you want, Jennifer.
Why not? We have a driver for a reason. Come on, let's
No,
go.
no, no. Hey, Thomas doesn't work for you, okay? He works for us. And you have to ask for permission anytime that you leave this house.
This place is like a prison. If we had a hot tub, I wouldn't have to leave, but we don't.
This is just
Nigga, I'll be so calm. My parents are billionaires.
temporary. I've explained this to you. Our house is being renovated. Renovations that you wanted.
So, it's common sense to expand the pool, add a movie theater, and a basketball court. We have all those things at our house in Star Island, so why would we not have...
Oh, no. I'm not watching that, bro. Be cringing. Living for the plane is crazy.
Oh, man.
Yo, what happened next to Shocking and all of these is crazy. What happens next to Shocking? How many channels he got? Yo!
¿Te parece si vamos luego por un helado?
Yo, nah, this nigga is in his bag. This nigga is in his bag. We got Portuguese, Arabic, Espanol, French, Dutch. This man is in his bag, bro. He's in his bag, bro. Guess who been shot? Sex worker and grandma. Am I the first? Oh, no. Okay. Warning. Yeah.
We talking about cash backing. Not a game.
We talking about cash backing.
We talking about...
We're not talking about practice?
No, cash backing.
Word. We talking about cash back. Cash back.
Cash backing. Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
The best way to burn fat and get in shape, it's not keto, paleo, fasting, or vegan, and it's not super intense workouts like CrossFit that you see all the time.
That ain't how you lose.
Big smile. Doesn't look like you've been around a lot of gun violence, but what do I know?
So your first instinct is...
No, she ain't been shot.
Only one person
Hello.
shot her.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Raymond.
My name is V. My name is Britt. I am a business operations manager for a tech company.
Today you're gonna guess who's been shot.
Okay.
I've been shot multiple times. I used to be a gang member. I think I should kind of be a pro on this, but who knows? We'll see.
Do you have familiarity with guns?
Yes, I'm pretty familiar. My family's military on both sides. I started shooting for the first time when I was like 15 years old.
I know a lot about guns. I know a lot about the violence that what comes with it. I come from like the poor neighborhoods of Chicago. I've been in 3 school shootings.
How old were you when you changed your life around?
26 is when I made the biggest change. Had a kid. After that, it was over.
How much of that is still with you?
All of it. I just deal with it every day. Therapy, doing good, coming and talking about it like this. I think it's important.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm Britt.
Jackson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to say yes, Jackson has been shot before.
Right off the bat. What was that, 5 seconds?
If somebody stepped up to you, getting in your face, would you walk away or would you handle it?
Me being an adult now, try to think hard about my decisions.
When you were younger, what would you have done?
Oh, absolutely socked him the fuck out.
Socked him the fuck out.
Have you seen guns next to
Suicide and crisis.
cocaine? Have you seen
Yes.
guns next to weed? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you know how to turn the dollars over when we bring back the 8 balls. No tea, no shade. I think you have been shot.
I think you have been shot because in your youth you would have just hit somebody. And now you think about what you're doing. So I think maybe you got into some altercation and somebody popped you. Have you been shot?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, got one right.
What happened?
There's a huge drug culture in Seattle, and so I was, I got into it. At a point, started selling all of it, basically to feed my coke habit. I was going to buy a gun from someone, because I was really starting to push. But he had smoked some heroin earlier in the day, and he was messing with his little hammerless 38, and it went off and went through my car seat into me. So it was actually an accident. It was
an accident, but it wasn't an accident.
Yeah, it was a super hard lesson, but I was on a path for jail or death.
I don't want to detract from your experience, but I did call it.
Can I see it? Yeah, I have a lot of friends with that same zipper.
It almost hit my liver, but it didn't because it went through the car seat first. And if it had hit my liver, I would not be talking to you. Yep.
My brother. That was some grace and mercy. I'm sorry. Did you stop selling?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It definitely put me way back on a better life path.
When I got shot, I did the opposite because it was like a mark of respect.
You know what's interesting is the first time I was healed up enough to go to a party again, these popular girls who never talked to me were like, "Hi, Jason."
Because
oh my God.
You've been through it. It's crazy, right? That people thought you were cooler because you've been shot.
Corny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, brother. What's your
Me
name?
too, Jackson.
Jackson. God bless you, bro.
Hey.
For sure. The car seat. That's how my cousin got hit. This shit is like.
To cut my grass, so grass needs cutting. Take your message, Papa. So what kind of message they left you?
You see. He ain't text me nothing.
It's bringing stuff up a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
What is your stance on gun violence and gun control?
I'm definitely an advocate for women owning weapons.
Absolutely, same.
4th of July, are you just chilling on the 4th of July?
I'm eating.
You're not tripping off the loud fireworks and stuff?
No.
Do you go to therapy?
I go to therapy weekly.
Absolutely, me too. We all need therapy. Period. Let's just get that out the way.
Yeah.
But as black folk, it's not the thing. So did something traumatic happen to you or something like that?
So something traumatic did happen.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say you ain't been shot.
Okay.
She's not scared of loud noises. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Oh,
I've been around gun violence, and I've actually treated people who are victims of gun violence.
Oh, wow.
I come from a medical background. I'm a bartender now, so I used to be a medic. Someone was murdered outside of my job that I still currently work at.
Wow.
And I had to work on him, doing it without the correct supplies. This was the first person that I worked on that actually passed away.
With everything that happened, is it difficult for you to go back into work, or?
It's hard. I think about him a lot and kind of what his family has to go through, so.
Well, you did all that you could.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. Yeah. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna be sweaty.
Yeah, same.
You look like somebody like from where I grew up. You know, you just hold yourself like that. He holds himself strong.
You got on a lot of blue though. Sometimes, you know, different gangs got different colors that they wear, that they represent. Do you have any affiliation with gangs?
Red's my favorite color, man. I don't affiliate with anybody. No colors.
No colors, no nothing?
No nothing.
You remind me of my uncles. I'm going to say yes.
Shot in his OG days.
Yeah, is that an old joke?
No, it's actually a very astute assessment. Yeah, you remind me of my uncles for real, so.
Do you go to therapy?
I do not go to therapy. Anything I need to talk to, I talk about to my family.
Absolutely. Therapy isn't for everybody. I do understand that. But have you had to go to your family about something traumatic that has happened in your life?
I have to go back and talk to my mom about her beating my butt back then. I'm gonna have to really go to some therapy if I need to.
I think that is a good idea. I mean, it's okay to do.
You grew up in a good, bad neighborhood?
I grew up in one of the most beautiful neighborhoods in Seattle. Beacon. Hill, Washington.
Have you ever had any long hospital stays?
When I had my teeth pulled.
You had your teeth pulled.
I don't do any drugs or pills, so I was like, give me Tylenol. I was crying like a baby.
Oh, man. So you never taken pain pills?
I don't.
In your life? Like, really?
Tylenol, yeah, but any of that other hard stuff, I don't do.
That's awesome. You were very prominent about not doing drugs and pills. And so, yeah, I don't think you've been shot.
I do not think you have been shot. You said you don't know nothing about no gang. Am I right?
No, you're not.
Not at all.
So yeah, I've been shot. I haven't been affiliated with gangs, but I have hustled the streets. I got shot in my face. That's not a difference.
Damn, I knew it was a damn bullet hole. Shit. I got a big homie with a bullet in his face. Like, that's why I was like, hey, you hold yourself like me, you got the scar, but I'm here to assume, and I did not assume.
I got shot from selling drugs, and it was a friend that robbed me and shot me.
Nigga, I thought this nigga was a civilian, bro. If he would have said that, then I would have, bro. I would have been saying bro got shot. He kept on saying he grew up in a nice neighborhood. He never, no Tylenol, bro. Like, bro.
A close friend, or just you thought it was?
Been around my family, been around my daughters, been around stuff like that. So
that happened. We had like a hood meeting, and one of the friends came and lit everybody up, dude. Did it change the way you make friends or anything like that?
I don't trust many people.
Yep.
I don't like people behind me.
Nope.
Unless it's my kids, and they're kind of shady too. So.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you to go to therapy, but it helps.
Nowadays.
And you a beautiful black man, and black men deserve to grow old. We deserve to be taken care of. So.
Oh, doesn't look like you've been around a lot of gun violence, but what do I know? Did you grow up in a bad neighborhood?
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever been in the hospital for a long time?
Yes, bro. I'm assuming yes.
Do you have any pain?
Nope.
No, she ain't been shot.
I don't think that you have been shot.
I do not think that you've been shot before.
I have been shot. I was shot in a school shooting at my high school.
What the
fuck?
Yo.
What was the circumstance? Somebody just come in, or am I?
Yeah, there was a kid that was a year older than me, and he came in with an AR-15 and a handgun and killed a young gentleman, and then turned and shot 3 of my friends. He was fully set on killing as many children as he could, is what he said in his statement. So he fired bullets until he ran out of ammo, and we all tried to run, obviously. And then the janitor tackled him down. I didn't know I was shot until I got down in the classroom, and I looked down and I saw blood, and then I was like, oh my God. Fortunately, his AR-15 did jam, so he didn't get to use that gun. So it could have been lots worse, but it doesn't mean it wasn't terrible.
I mean, yeah.
So what happened with your community? Did they adapt to being more strict on gun violence?
I'd say my community is still all about guns, which is really tough because I literally got shot at school.
Right.
So I understand the need for guns for self-defense, but there doesn't need to be AR-15s and AK-47s out there.
Yeah, that's unnecessary.
Does it affect you? Like,
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah. Every time that I like know that there's a gun around.
Makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, so uncomfortable. I get so anxious.
Loud noises, things like that.
Yeah.
Does that bug you?
Yeah. Cars backfiring, balloons popping.
Yeah, same.
Multiple of those things have caused panic attacks.
But I'm sorry you went through that. Nobody should go through that.
May I ask how old you are?
It was when I was 14. I'm 19 now, so it's been about 5 years.
Yeah, Jesus, that is. Whew, that one's a little rough. No tea, no shade. I just been around it so much as a kid and seeing it still going on, and I'm 32. I think that's crazy. Anyway, you are a survivor. I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
For sure,
Thank
for
you
sure.
very much.
Nice to meet you. Take care
Nice
now.
to meet you.
All right. I need some water after that. Woo, woo, woo.
Hearing about a school shooting compared to like gangs feels totally different because we chose to be around that. We know what we're getting into, but that is like, they're just at school, man.
Hi. I mean, just looking at your eyes, I feel like you're trying to hide.
Everybody here has been shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that this person
something from me.
You look nice.
Thank you.
I don't scream being shot when I first see you. I could have went to college with you. You just seem like somebody that's got their life together and is staying out the way.
Do you go to therapy?
I used to.
So when you stopped going, you thought you got over it, or was it?
I stopped going because I started looking into more like spirituality.
Yes, I like that.
Have you dated like bad boys or?
I've definitely had my fair share of dating bad boys.
So like, I just feel like a man got you in trouble. Yes, you've been shot before.
I don't think you've been shot, but I do think that you have experienced gun violence in some kind of way.
Spot on.
What happened?
So when I was in college, I used to work at this coffee donut shop. But one day this lady came in during like a really rush hour kind of thing. She asked if I could use the bathroom. She said, I don't want to make the mess out here. And I'm like, you got to take the key and get, like, just go, you know?
Wow.
So it turns out that she actually assembled a shotgun in the bathroom. I felt the shotgun go off. I felt it in my feet burst. And I knocked, didn't open the door, went back, grabbed the extra key. Opened the door and I found her dead on the ground with like blood all over her face.
Oh,
the shotgun and her like her shoe was off, you know, because she pulled the trigger with her toe or something.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We gotta go back.
It's crazy.
Hold up. She said she didn't want to make a mess.
Yeah, like now when I look back at it, she was probably talking about like she doesn't want to
She want blood
kill
everywhere.
herself in front of us or
Oh,
something,
my
you know?
Jesus.
Yeah, it was really a lot to
That's
bear, you know.
crazy.
But I was really lucky to have a good team that took care of me after for months and months. Yeah.
That's good. And I'm glad you're figuring it out and
Yeah.
taking
That's
your own
crazy.
path with this.
For sure.
I do appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Whew, I'm gonna get some more water.
That's crazy.
Such sweet eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't give me like violent background.
Did you grow up in a bad neighborhood?
Yeah, you could say that.
Did you do any like gang-related activities?
I was just playing football and basketball.
Okay, I know these guys. They just doing their thing. They want to be left alone. You know, you're probably one of those cats.
How was your like high school, middle school?
Every grade was a little bit different.
Okay.
So like through 5th grade, it was all private school.
Oh, okay. Private school, got a soft voice, standing up straight. I don't think you've been shot.
I don't think that you've been shot.
I don't think you've been shot.
I've been
You
shot.
stayed out the
Yeah,
way.
like-
You played sports. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
You've been shot?
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
shot.
damn.
It was actually recently.
Recently?
Yeah. Just on the bus last year. Some guy was drunk and high, jumped up, slapped me. I told him he needed to back up, and then he spit on me. I'm like, you're a bitch.
Right.
And that's when he pulled his gun out, and I'm pissed. So I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're still a bitch. I don't care you have a gun. And so that's when he tilted to the side, and I was like, of course. So he shot one time, cut my arm, but he shot 4 more times after that.
I mean, did anybody else get hit?
No, it was still like 20 people on the bus though. So he could have killed somebody else, and if it hadn't hit my arm, it would have killed the guy next to me.
Were you injured from the shooting?
Yeah.
Damn,
Blew my arm out.
dude.
So I had to have 2 surgeries.
Damn.
Like,
Is your
all-
bones busted?
Yeah, so it shattered my whole front bone. It's
Damn.
still in my arm.
Yeah,
It's right
it'll
here.
come out eventually. My friend got shot in the chest, and his popped out after time.
Yeah.
Get well, brother. No more woofing on busters.
What was this experience like for you?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't talk about my situation much. I have friends that I've had for over 30 years, and they find out I got shot, and they be like, what the fuck? I didn't know this. I never really felt I need to. I don't like to bring it up because I don't want people to look at me like I'm a victim.
What do people get wrong about your experience?
I genuinely think people just assume that I'm gonna have intense trauma from it. It's not in control of me. I'm not like, this is
Not finna. What's up, baby survivors? Guess who is a white partner? Okay.
Monster make, you buy. Monster make more, you buy more. Everyone.
Y'all got kids?
No, we have a cat and a dog. Cat is his, and we got our dog together.
I think cats are white people's animal. The cat's out the bag.
Hi.
What it do?
Hi. Hi. Are you nervous to do this?
A little.
Why are you nervous?
I just don't want to offend anybody.
I am here to guess who has a white partner.
Have you ever dated a white person?
No. Why did y'all bring me here?
Dated 2 white people seriously. I've dated other races too.
Why does saying white seemingly make you uncomfortable?
I think that I've just come from a place where I recognize my privilege and I kind of correlate white and privilege with the same words.
My husband is white, just celebrated 7 years together, so I hope I have some experience in knowing what it's like to have a white partner.
What's gonna be your strategy? What are some of the questions you might ask?
I want to ask them what they do for fun.
What's an activity that they would do with their partner that might make you feel like their partner might be white?
Yoga.
Okay.
Pilates. A workout class.
What's their favorite genre of music? Who's their favorite artist? Can their partner cook?
Is there anything looks-wise that'll tell you something?
Maybe like, do they got a big dick or a little dick?
Oh, I meant like.
Oh, sorry. See, I told y'all I'm the wrong person for this.
I'm gonna bring out the first person.
What's going on? How you doing?
Hello. First thing I noticed, earrings. How does your partner feel about your earrings?
I don't think I've ever asked.
I know my mom, if I brought someone home
bro got a
who
white
had
partner.
earrings, that would be like one of
So-
the first things they'd
He sound gay. He getting fucked. My fault. Slow down. Nothing wrong with being gay. First off. I don't know. I just don't think that bro would have a black partner. I don't think that there's a black and white gay partner that I've seen. So yeah, I think bro, yeah.
like they would talk
Or
about. Okay,
he might just
what
have
do
like a
you
little. His
two-
voice just might be a higher tone, and I'm just guessing. I don't know. I only heard off a few words, bro, but he just sounded zesty on first few words, so that's my fault.
Do for fun.
I got him interested in roller skating, so now we roller skate all the time.
Yeah, you're caught, buddy.
What is your partner's favorite drink?
We both love tequila shots.
Okay.
Can he cook?
He can, but I think I can cook better.
Does he put like salt and pepper on it after you cook?
Sometimes. Why are you asking though?
This is going to be a weird question,
Oh.
but when you go over to your partner's home, what is the very first thing you do?
Definitely take my shoes off, but that was me that said we need to take our shoes off when we get in. Because I
That's
love
hard.
things being clean.
Okay, that's hard. I keep an Asian household. Shoes are off as soon as you
Right, which is my rule all the time.
Okay.
Full lips or thin lips?
A lot.
Oh, bro don't got no white partner. He got an Asian partner. Damn. Whoa, I'm just instantly assuming that the partner gotta be black, bro. No, they got different, like Hispanic and like, oh yeah. I don't know. He probably got like some Hispanic or some Asian or something. I don't know.
Bigger than mine.
I don't know. I'm assuming yes,
not
though.
white.
I'm assuming
White people typically physically have thinner lips.
I'm gonna say your partner is white. You're the one who's like suggesting taking off their shoes and things like that. Like I have to imagine that this is someone that needs some convincing. White.
I do not think that they're white.
Definitely not white.
Oh God, this is gonna be real awkward.
This nigga got a nigga.
Oh my God.
I never expected this, bro. He got a cute nigga. They cute. I didn't expect that, bro.
Wow, I was right. I'm lit. Have you ever kissed a white dude?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feel different when you kiss a black dude?
Yes.
See? Our lips, they're magic, baby.
I guess that you were white. I was thinking more like Asian parents. Are you Asian at all? Any?
No,
okay,
not
no.
at all,
Mm, okay, so I was right about that.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I did not expect that.
Does race play a big role in your relationship?
Them boys cute.
I mean, I've
They
definitely
like
learned a
friends.
lot.
Some things, cooking.
Who cooks better?
Me.
I cook better.
He does not cook
I told
better.
y'all I cook better. I can season stuff. He's vegan.
I told y'all.
He's vegan, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
See, not so bad. Those were hard questions. I feel like I'm sweating.
What it do?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I already know I'm finna get this right. Your smile is getting ready to give away all the answers.
Right off the bat, I'm
Stop.
noticing a lot of jade. Wondering if you are Chinese?
I was born in China.
Okay, I was born in Hong Kong. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
I think so.
when you met your partner, did they know how to use chopsticks?
I wouldn't say the best, but some skill was there.
There was a foundation.
Yeah.
How did you two meet?
Or it's another Asian.
Through work friends.
What do you do for work?
He's black.
I'm a software
Yeah,
engineer.
he's black.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
he's
does your
black.
partner feel about like Chinese food? And I mean like Phoenix claws, like dim sum. You know, how do they feel about that?
Yeah, I always like to order just to see people's like reactions
Yeah.
and how open they are. And yeah, he was open to it.
I just know like some white people
he's
when
black.
they do
He's
see
black.
the chicken feet, it's like a visceral reaction.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
visceral. It's physical.
I do not think that they're
Hold
white.
on.
What made you say
I'm imagining them as
Hold on, my mother is calling me. Ma'am? Oh, she didn't text me. Alright. Alright. Bye.
shy, as somebody that really wants to please you and put a woman first, which I don't affiliate as a white man.
What is your favorite physical feature about him?
Ooh, his nose.
Okay, good. Can he cook?
He's made
his nose. Man, nigga, he black. He's black for sure. Yeah, it's a nigga. His nose? Come on. Come on, bro.
cornbread once.
He's not white. He's not white. Bring him out.
Yeah, he's black. He's black. Cornbread? Come on.
I'm done. Cornbread. I'm done. And I can see by his shoes he's not white. Absolutely not white. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
I knew it, bro. Alright. I'm gonna text him. I knew it was gonna be a nigga too. Talking about some his nose. That boy got a big nose.
Can I open them?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that I think that it's so cute how much you put your girlfriend first.
Yes,
and
he does.
How is it being in an interracial?
Interracial.
I ain't never been in one. Okay, I don't even know how to say it.
Part of the benefit of being in an interracial relationship is that you kind of get to experience somebody else's culture, and also you recognize things about your own culture that we do on a day-to-day that it's just normal to us.
Right.
I was putting on my do-rag and she was like, oh, she was like, how do you even tie that? Like, how do you like,
wow.
you know, like.
Nice meeting. Thank you. You did a really great job.
That boy can't even
So
finish.
close.
You have a choice between saving one person and saving an entire world.
I can do both!
Stop him! Now! You can never be part of this. And don't even get me started on Dr. Strange.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. I'm Remy.
Tell me about how you met your partner.
You got a white
Met
partner.
online. We met through music.
What does a typical like night out on the town look like?
Mostly we go to like parks. We'll go to like goth.
I got a white partner. Golf bars.
Bars.
I will say that most of the people in my life who have had a goth phase or are goth are white.
I think I got this already. You look like an alternative.
He's an alternative, bro. Bro is speaking with a white tone. Like, it's not like racism. You just what you doing in my bed, girl? You doing in my bed, girl? Janelle. You trying to hide it? Did you really just hide? Just hid your snack inside my covers? Get out the bed. You so weird. Yeah.
This black person.
Right? It's true.
Okay. And so a lot of alternative black people that I know here in Seattle like white people. Is that okay?
I like to draw.
I love
I like
it.
to go to shows.
Okay, I think that he's white.
What makes you say that?
I don't know, it just sounds boring.
He got long hair or short hair?
Short hair. He buzzes it down.
Buzzes it. He's white.
What made you think white from buzzing?
A lot of people buzz their hair down.
Because some people buzz, some people
butt all over
fade.
me.
You know. Y'all ready for me to be right?
Open? Yeah.
Yeah, pee all over me.
Wait, right or wrong?
Oh.
He must have just peed though. Hold on.
No, that's water.
No, that's
They
really
have-
her booty, bruh.
Oh, from her butt? Well, it still probably is water. Because they turn on a little water sprinkler outside and then they sprayed on her.
That might be water, bruh, but it's
So
really
water
on
ended
her
up,
butt.
so water ended up by her butt. Unless it's coming straight from her butt, then I don't know.
Oh. Get out the bed. Duh. Duh. Man, I'm hungry. What we eating today?
Y'all prefer meat or have to order pizza?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at this nigga. I didn't even realize they brought him out.
You know. Y'all ready for me to be right?
Open? Yeah.
I'm on some golf. Yeah, they got it.
Right or wrong?
I knew it.
Right.
Nice. Nice. What gave it away?
Not going out.
So being a boring nerd.
How did you guys
My dad first got me this.
meet?
Tumblr over a decade ago because we both wrote the same fan fiction about the same musicians.
You have mentioned Tumblr? That would have shortened this entire thing so fast.
If you guys made it through your 20s together,
Oh yeah.
That's
you're gonna be 80 soon.
Yeah.
So together.
I feel like I'm 80 right now. So.
Thank y'all.
Huh? All right, be right back.
Thank you. All right, nice meeting y'all.
How are you?
So just off his look alone,
No.
No.
why you say that?
Tattoos, earrings, beard.
What is like a
Yeah.
typical meal you guys make at home?
The one we eat a lot is steak, asparagus, and mashed potatoes.
Do y'all use a dishwasher?
Of course we do.
Okay, so not Asian. Asians do not use their dishwasher. It is a drying rack.
Are you dating a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Or could you describe to me what
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta.
your girlfriend was wearing the first time you saw her?
Well, the first time I saw her, she was at work.
Okay.
So she was just wearing like a regular cardigan and
Cardigan?
slacks and then flats. That's about it.
Okay. I think that she's white.
What is like a
Actually,
typical
yeah, they
date
might be
night
putting this
for you
off
and
with
your
this one.
partner?
We've been to the Space Needle a couple times with our kid.
You said you have a kid.
Yes.
You do her hair?
Do I do it? I try.
Is it just like putting it up? Are you brushing it? What's like the, what do you do with?
I mean, like I wash her hair
I'm
and I try,
assuming
you
that,
know,
yeah, she's
her
not
hair's
white.
not long enough. You have to put it up, but it's like curly. So I just do my best.
Yeah, she's not
Okay,
white.
I
She's
don't
not
think
white.
your partner's white. Something about
Curly
you
hair?
talking about
Yeah.
doing your daughter's hair and it being difficult. I'm gonna say maybe your partner is
Girl, stop.
black.
Let's close your eyes. Let's see.
Yeah.
She guessed it.
Curly hair.
She
Yeah.
hit me with the
Call it.
texture talking. I was like,
You got real quiet.
I would say she is not white. Wow. Hey, y'all know the shoes tell so much?
But look up and then talk about that. What was
I knew it! First I seen the bottom of the pants, like hugging the ankle on top of the sneaker. I feel like she was white. She
This
would have had
is easy, like
pedal pushers on or bell bottoms. How is it for y'all on a day-to-day? Like, is it like the movies where y'all see people looking at y'all awkward? And
I think I catch it more than him.
that's only because he good looking. How she bagged him? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it got nothing to do with how she bagged the Samoan dude. She got a thicky, pretty eye, you know, manly man over here. Hey, what's up? I'm Coach.
Catherine.
Catherine. Okay, I thought you were gonna say Karen.
No.
Is your significant other a man or a woman?
They're trans.
Trans femme, trans mass.
Trans femme.
What do they do for a living?
Whoa.
They are a butcher.
Huh? Trans. Trans girl? The trans.
I better be careful what I say.
Are you guys currently living together?
Yeah, we're married. So we had like a court wedding, my closest friend and their brother.
Were there any like wedding traditions that took place at the wedding?
Like we had some decorations that were a little more traditional and like Mexican food.
Are you Mexican?
I am Mexican.
Okay,
yeah.
so not white.
I think that they are white.
They are white.
Not white.
Let's see.
Let's see. Wow!
Did you get me right?
I did.
But did you really?
Yeah. So she guessed you were white.
Yes.
Which is partially true.
What's your ethnicity?
I am also Korean. My mom is from Korea.
Oh.
I look a lot like my dad, though.
Gotcha.
Either one of you ever dated?
No, both is right, bro. Cause I said not, bro.
Interracial.
We have.
Interracial?
Well, it's funny you say that because they're actually part Korean.
Oh, what are you?
I'm Mexican.
Straight up.
Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so this
is the interracial. Mostly like white passing.
Period. Thank you for saying it, because I was thinking it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, she's saying what she's saying, but I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And where do I go from here? Let's bring up the next question. I say anything else.
Interracial relationship.
Interracial relationship. And they are wow.
All right, last one.
That was right. Still, both sides, no matter what you show.
What's your name?
Jasmine.
She is not dating a white person. I don't know, like I'm a stylistic person, right? If you were dating a white dude, I'd be like, oh, opposites either attract or she got her a fly white dude.
So you think based off of the way I'm dressed right now, I wouldn't be dating a white person?
Yeah.
What's your partner's name?
Parker.
Parker.
Parker. Yeah. That's not a nigga. Doesn't sound like a Hispanic to me too. Doesn't sound like no Korean either. That's gonna be white. That's gonna be not gonna lie.
Is kind of like a white name. They're white.
Do you guys have any pets together?
They're white.
Yes, we have a cat and a dog.
A cat and a dog. Okay.
Like, do y'all share the pets or is like
Cat is his, and we got our dog together.
cats out the bag? I think cats are white people's animal. If you're watching this, just love me. Okay, just love me anyway. Remember, my heart is good, my mouth is crazy.
And the fact that your partner is down for having
I'm like,
both
bro
a
need-
cat
bro
and a
need to be a
dog,
sinner.
two different
Yeah,
species,
'cause let's everybody
that
else.
tells me that this person is not Asian. So there's that. It was cats or dogs, okay? I couldn't pick both.
Pick one.
Yeah, pick one, okay? So I am gonna say that your partner is white.
He's white. Yeah. He's white. Bring him out.
Her name Parker. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. He's white.
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I said you were white. Do you not want to be?
This is my first time dating a white person, and this is his
My
first
first
time
time dating a
dating a black
non-white person.
So you typically date white girls?
Yeah, not like on purpose, but it's just, I grew up in very predominantly white areas.
What do people actually think you are just by looking at you first?
Mexican. Both of my parents are half black, half white.
Okay,
You would
and
not-
identify as
Yes,
black? Okay, okay. Do you guys get like whispers and talks? Do you ever see side eye?
I don't think so, and if they are, I'm not paying attention.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys are good dog mom and dad and cat mom and dad. So I'm here just happy for your pets too. So thank you
Her
so
nose
much.
is
You guys,
crazy.
nice to meet you.
Perfect. Thank you. You did it.
I just love. It just makes me happy to see people happy together.
Hey, 6 out of 6. It was fun. It was a good time. I'm glad I got them all right. So then my craziness made sense because I got it.
Those look crazy though. That's the person to their ex. This was a black partner. These look pills. I can't watch too much though. I can't watch too much. Gotta swap it up. Yo, now this video is crazy.
I want to be.
Wait. I too cover. What would my boyfriend think?
I want to become the world's first grandma escort. A lot of clients come to
Yo, this is insane. It doesn't matter what people want to say. Men are paying this woman.
to me for the cougar experience. What I love about being an escort is the freedom, and I get to have a lot of sex. Spending time with me can cost anywhere from $1,000 an hour to a full evening at $10,000 to $18,000. I've spent $150,000 on plastic surgery to look this good. I've had multiple
Nigga, you wasted 150K then, buddy.
boob jobs, face work,
Waste
neck
your money.
lift, lip lift, tummy tuck, the
Look,
list goes
she's
on.
like 80 something,
A lot
bro.
of people in Hollywood love this service because it keeps them looking young. It's actually a $10,000 treatment. It's very luxurious.
What I don't like about escorting is
ugly,
the stigma that it puts on you. I have 3 kids
Holy.
and I have 2 grandkids. My kids hate that I'm an
Holy,
escort,
she's
but
ugly.
they're not paying the bills. My name is Silas Starr. I'm 54 years old. I'm an
54?
escort,
Yeah, you're
model,
ugly.
and content creator. I want to become
Yeah.
the world's first grandma escort. I've
You
been an
two-tone,
escort
bruh.
for more than
You
25
ugly, bro. Oh
years.
my
I
God.
started actually working at a strip club as a waitress, and I didn't actually think that I would even want to become a stripper,
Oh, they're
and
ugly.
then that progressed. What I love about being an escort is the freedom. And to meet really fun and interesting people, and I get to have a lot of sex. So spending time with me can cost anywhere from $1,000 an hour to a full evening at $10,000 to $18,000. So a lot of clients come to me for the cougar experience. My clientele varies anywhere from CEOs to pro athletes, celebrities, anywhere from 80 years old down to 20 years old. What I really love about the younger clients is they're so much fun. They like to go out and have a good time, have really good stamina, and they're hot. So in the morning, I wake up and I always check my emails and my messages to see who's contacting me. Let's go find out what I'm gonna wear today. I've spent $150,000 on plastic surgery to look this
Wasted your
good.
money.
I've done a lot of
150K
plastic
is crazy. You could've
surgery.
did
I've
better.
had multiple boob jobs, face work, neck lift, brow lift, lip lift, tummy tuck.
150K
the
is
list
a
goes
lot of
on.
money.
I think I
Still
will
be
always
up.
get plastic surgery and want to continue to maintain my looks forever. Including all my expenses to be an escort, including procedures and outfits, I probably spend at least $25,000 a month. So my collection costs quite a lot. Most of these are gifts. I get a lot of expensive gifts from men.
She look like a fake movie like the makeup that they be having on a movie character.
I actually have a whole nother storage unit full, just like this. As you can see, I love
the whole time she's like somebody else underneath the mask or something. That's crazy.
Designer shoes. And I almost forgot my most
150K
expensive
wasted,
item.
bro. How much is 150K could really get you a lot.
I still have here. My mink coat. This was about $25,000. It's important to spend a lot on my appearance so I can maintain my looks and my youth for my career. So most of the content that I create is for my social media, and it's in bikinis and lingerie usually. So I have been married a few times. The first marriage, I was very young, and he was much older than I was. My second marriage was to the father of my children. That was a great experience, and we're still very good friends. Then I had a couple other marriages. We had a lot of fun, but that just didn't last. I have 3 kids, and I have 2 grandkids. My kids hate that I'm an escort, but they're not paying the bills. I do wish that my kids could understand that this is a career that I've chosen and that it has supported them their entire lives.
Well, that's tough. Quite not that much to cry.
He's been biting me a lot, but it hasn't been hurting much.
And that it's not as bad as they think it is. Because my children don't like my job, I try to keep that very separated and not involve them in any way, or even try to talk about it too much to respect them. So today my friend Bambi Joe has flown into Miami and we're gonna get pampered together. And then after that I have to get ready for a hot date that I have tonight. Bambi, Joe and I are both content creators and we both went to the same surgeon.
Oh, they're both ugly.
Pampered together. And then after that I have to get ready for a hot date that I have
still
tonight. Bambi,
like, bro.
Joe and I are both content creators and
look at their faces, bro. They look fake. Oh, that's actually tough. I like her back.
We both went to the same surgeon. We met online.
I messaged her because I thought she was so gorgeous and I was semi-new to the whole social media. Something about escorting
What's the
people
point of
around I
these
don't know.
big
It is
yitties, bro? Not cute.
empowering. You're in
You like a
control
pea.
of the situation. This is what I want to do. It's just kind of like your own girl boss.
What I don't like about escorting is the stigma that it puts on you. A lot of people are judgmental and they don't really know the true benefits and how I really help a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
Truly.
They may not have found that special someone and there's something in you that completes what they need. And that's awesome.
We have an appointment today with Fatima.
Of course. Great. You can follow me on back.
All right, great.
Can you put some of your clients are here?
Okay, I have to go.
Hi, Sila, baby. How are you?
Good to see you.
No, she wasn't on the phone with nobody.
My love, how are you? How you been? Hi,
No, we made it that
nice to
fast.
see you. Welcome, have a seat. So I'm here for anti-aging. I really want to keep my youth.
Yes, I understand. Okay, so some amazing benefits that we have.
But she don't even look young. Like, getting scammed, bro. Cage by herself. Hiding your on my covers.
Some treatments for anti-aging and regenerative medicine would be hormone therapy or stem cell and exosome therapy. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
Okay, well, a lot of people in Hollywood love this service because it keeps them looking young. And it's actually a $10,000 treatment. It's very luxurious, so you are in the right seat today, my friend.
I guess so. That's what I need.
Okay, baby, well, we got you. You've come to the right place.
Okay.
I'll let the girls get you started.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
You better have a crazy transformation.
The things we do for beauty. People like to assume that I'm a bimbo, but I'm not a bimbo. A bimbo is somebody that has no intelligence but is attractive, but I'm actually very intelligent and attractive. I don't mind negative comments. I just kind of see that as a reflection on themselves and their own insecurities. I feel very confident with myself, and most people that get to know me really like me because I'm a good person. He's here, my date. I'm not sure when I'll retire because I'm having a lot of fun right now. I do enjoy being single. I'm pretty independent. I want to do what I want when I want. Sometimes I
Like it hurt. Like it hurt, bro.
single. I'm pretty independent. I want to do what I want when I want. Sometimes I will admit it can get a little bit lonely. It would be nice to have a companion, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not subbing.
My first tattoo.
What was that? You
I
still
wanna-
want me to look.
To become a super villain,
I am the $1 million Catwoman. Wow.
a real life Barbie doll,
Crazy.
I'm the $1 million Barbie. I've spent over $1 million by now.
My first
I'm pregnant for 19.
How can fans score in the beauty aisle?
By cash backing.
Kevin Hart and Stephen Curry.
I keep pushing boundaries. I like everything that is extreme.
She is always telling me that it's dangerous. I know that. I can die maybe.
I spend more than $40,000 on my body.
The Kardashians inspire me.
It's just a word on physical attributes. Beauty phase. What do you have love? Pose butt implant. Yo. That can still be ugly.
Me, especially Cam. My friends have said I don't need any more surgeries and that if I continue, it's going overboard.
I'm kind of concerned for you.
I just want it bigger and better. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I love having big curves. Everything needs to be big. I keep pushing boundaries. I like everything that is extreme. I love surgeries and I will keep going to that. I'm Natasha and I'm growing my bum to be over 100 inches. When I was 17, 18, I saw a girl who had like
100
really
inches?
big bum and I was sold. I was like,
pushing
yeah, I'm gonna have a bigger bump than her. So the first procedure I did, I was 20 years old and it was a Brazilian butt lift.
100 inches? What do you see that?
Since then, I've done 4 Brazilian butt lifts, 1 breast augmentation, some Botox, some fillers, face treatments, regularly, you name it. Everything. I've added about like 100 pounds to this big bum. I will do another Brazilian butt lift. Yeah, it's worth every trouble and everything. I will not be happy until I reach my goal, and that is having world's biggest bum. I've spent over $100,000 on my surgeries. I don't have any concerns
I don't understand,
about
like,
my health
hundreds of
because
thousands, but this is
I'm
what
working out. I'm
crazy.
also eating healthy food, so I balance
Big going
bad
for
with
this.
good. I have 1.7 million followers on Instagram. My fans, they love the butt, but they love me also. Like my personality, they love everything about me. When I'm out, people just stare, but that's it. But online, there we have a different story. People can be mean, but the more haters you have, the bigger you are. That's my motto, you know? I don't take it personally. It doesn't affect me.
Hello, Natasha. Hi. Oh my God.
Prize clap. Oh. You're a nigga. You're not gonna be Nicki, bro. How do they be getting niggas like this on here, bro? Kid size hairstylist. Doing, bro. These videos is crazy. This last video.
Tourette's is a neurological condition that causes a person to have vocal and physical tics. I have never been on a blind date, so this is my first. We are dressed and ready to go. Here's my outfit. Do I look cute? The ideal reaction would just be like, okay, thank you for telling me, or no, that's fine. No, oh my God, you have Tourette's?
I'll say, oh my
Hi,
God.
how you doing? Good, thanks. You're boring. I have never been on a blind date, so this is my
Date
first.
with a girl?
My name's Monica, I'm 20 years old and I live in Sydney, Australia. Tourette's is a neurological condition that causes a person to have vocal and physical tics. Yeah, I hate it. Love you. Love you too. Growing up with Tourette's was pretty interesting. I was diagnosed when I was 7. It's been both like negative and positive. We are dressed and ready to go. Here's my outfit. Do I look cute? I'm excited to go on a date with a girl because I'm kind of sick of men and I love female energy.
My name is Lila. I'm 25 years old. I've never been on a blind date.
She finna drop on a fever. I'm finna go eat a fever.
Do the
Oh,
amazing.
hit a
Help save
fever.
lives. Donate plasma today at
Yeah.
CSL Plasma.
Yeah.
When you want junk to disappear, yes! All you have to do is point.
I work at a nightclub as an adult performer. I started dancing in nightclubs when I was 20 years old. I see dancing as just a job. What I love about my job is I'm my own boss. I do believe that men have a harder time trusting me because of my job. They just assume that exotic dancers aren't faithful. They assume that we aren't loyal and that we are easy to get with, which is not the case at all. So what I am looking for in a potential partner is just someone who can accept me for who I am and
what's a nigga?
not look
Oh,
at
never
me
mind.
for what I do. Hi.
Hi. What do you do for work?
I work at a nightclub as an exotic dancer.
Okay. Sure.
I wanted to be a little
My appearance does get in the way of my dating life. I'm going to go on a date, but I'm not going anywhere without treatments by my favourite doctor.
How are you?
I don't want to rush into a relationship if it doesn't feel right.
Wait, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah. What, is that okay?
Okay, dog. So I wanted to show you some of my skincare. One of these items actually has 24 karat gold in, so you can see the gold in it.
gay?
About £1,500. It's really worth it. Prince Charming is a timeless character. There's no aging in the cartoon world, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm a singer-songwriter, model, influencer, businessman. The work never stops.
How about
I think
Rich?
that people judge you on their first impressions, and if you look a certain
Where you
way,
get
you
his
don't
bag
get better
from?
treatment. I'm gonna go on a date. First date in 2 years. I've been in 3 relationships. I'm open-minded now to meet somebody new and start fresh. So I'm choosing the outfit, and I'm thinking this Givenchy t-shirt with a blazer and some nice carbon. Excited to see exactly what he's about. I hope that Luca also wears something.
Oh, nigga.
Golden ratio.
Osh, I'm going on a date.
Yeah.
Is this treatment
Fake, bro.
gonna
It's a
mean I'm
picture. It's
okay for
art.
that?
It's artistic.
It will not
work.
give any swelling,
Please,
so it's a
YouTube,
very good
please,
treatment.
YouTube.
This is a
Hey, Twitch,
perfect,
please,
it's
bro.
most suitable
It
treatment
was
for you.
fake.
The mark I did with the golden ratio
history,
ruler,
bro.
I'm
History,
gonna
yeah,
take
bro.
those points. How do you feel? How was it?
History.
So painless.
Come on.
Now it's time for my date.
Now it's time for your date.
Thank you. I'm really excited, a bit nervous to be honest with you.
I know there is a very ambitious young man. He's living this bling bling life.
Ooh, nigga. I'm not here for it.
Today, I am going on my first blind date. The way I feel about my date seeing me, I'm very scared. I'm nervous. I have fear of rejection. I get in my own head. I kind of reject myself before others
My ears hurt.
I don't understand. Like, it's just what you are. It's so weird. Okay.
So, I think this would be really funny to pop up. Like, hi, I'm Mary. Today, I am going on my first blind date. I don't really know what I want to wear since I'm really nervous. This is something I used to wear before I would show my skin. What makes dating different for me is, I guess I get in my head too much. What makes dating different for me is, I guess I get in my head too much about how...
It's vitiligo, bro. Vitiligo. Vitiligo. Sunburn exposed to certain chemicals. So does it? I don't know.
Other people view my vitiligo or how they would react or respond. I have fear of rejection. I kind of reject myself before others can. So it's it's tricky. I'm learning to do better. That's usually how my dating life goes. I think I want to wear.
Or did it not,
this
girl?
top.
I don't know.
I like it. It's very. I think I want to wear.
Her hands wasn't. Her hands are white now. Her hands wasn't. Actually, I don't know, bro.
This top. I like it. It's very airy. It's very Miami. So
Hey, girl,
vitiligo is the depigmentation of the cells of the skin. So I lack melanin, and it is caused by like an autoimmune disorder, which means my body is attacking itself. I have spots. I get white patches. I used to try to cover up my skin. I used to wear like this airbrush makeup, and it would take about 4 hours to cover my whole skin. I thought I was doing myself like a favor by hiding my skin because that was what I wanted. But in reality, it just messed me up more. I am feeling very nervous for this blind date. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how he looked. He doesn't know how I look, and I think I'm more worried about how he would respond.
I'm John. I'm 33 years old and I'm an entrepreneur with multiple businesses. The only thing I know about my date is she has a skin condition.
Then she had a crazier skin condition or something.
How are you? I love your outfit.
Thank you. You look too good. You look good too.
I'm trying my best. You're eating without me already.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I had to order some shrimp.
I need to eat.
I'm hungry.
Can I have
Take
some?
Take some.
Thank you. You're the best.
Do you like
Ranch,
ketchup?
ketchup, or honey mustard? What do you like best?
Honey mustard.
All the way. I'm with you.
So my previous dates, it's always a mixture. A lot of people don't know what vitiligo is. Have you ever seen someone with vitiligo?
Yeah, I actually have like probably 5 or 10 friends that I have that.
Oh my
Do I completely
goodness,
know that?
no.
So
I
I'm
know
like,
one personal person.
Really?
Yes.
Do you ever
I've seen
feel
it
like
before,
you
but
were
my aunties,
alone?
I think.
Yes.
And like what you have, so that
Not
was
auntie,
like
but like
a big thing. So
Feel
when did
good.
you start coming
Fire?
out, like out of your shell and like embracing?
I don't know,
who
I'm
you
pretty
are?
sure.
So
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
had to
sure I
go
got
through a
people in
process. I
my.
had to retrain myself. I've been through a lot. I do get
Pretty
stares
sure.
every day. I mean, people ask me, is it contagious? And I'm like, oh God, no. I shouldn't let that bother me because you don't know what it is, you know? But it sucks.
I've grown to accept my pattern on my arms.
Yeah,
my legs, I struggle. I struggle with my legs.
Why? Like, I don't understand people. Like, it's just what you are, who you are. Like, it's so weird. Okay, so
Thank you.
I get weird things like when people see like my armpits tattooed. People are like,
you have your armpits tattooed?
I mean everything.
Cool.
Like
Okay.
my whole body is like completely.
Wow. So I'm gonna head to the bathroom, get us some water.
Yeah, perfect. I'll
Thank
get
you.
it.
Thank you. I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. It is a bit awkward, but you know, I'm working through that. I think he's taken my condition pretty well. He said he has other friends who have vitiligo, so it's not really new for him, which I didn't expect, and it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. I don't feel judged. I don't feel like my skin is out of place.
Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for the water.
Of course, hydration is key.
Yeah, you already know.
So I was meaning to ask you before. How was your childhood? What was it like growing up?
Ooh, my childhood was very tragic. I'm kidding. I was very extroverted as a child, and then I turned into an introvert because of my skin. So my vitiligo started when I was about 8, almost 9. Vitiligo made me hide who I was.
Wait, so you could get it any
time? And doing outdoor activities, PE class.
Whoa. I get vitiligo.
I just didn't believe in myself. I didn't like what I saw in the
vitiligo
mirror.
work on my
So
skin?
my mentality changed, and I became the shy Mary.
I didn't know you get it anytime. I thought you was born with it.
Where like you were interested in somebody
I thought
and
you
they
was
were just
born
like,
with it,
no, because of your skin condition.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why you just keep people away.
It's not the first.
Vitiligo on white people. Hold on. I want to see what that look like. They could become even whiter than white. They're intriguing. Ain't that what Michael Jackson had?
But yes. Yes.
But that makes you gun shy, so to speak.
Of course.
Thriller.
Dating in Miami
Thriller,
is
no.
difficult. It's very superficial here. It's either, oh wow, I saw your Instagram, you do this and this. I think your skin is so nice. It's like a work of art. Or I get a lot of fetishizers. Miami is very weird. Just weird. So I get a lot of fetishes. I get a lot of creepers. I have people take like secret shots and stuff. Like, it's just so weird. I have people touch my sin. It's very weird.
Yes. Oh, dear Lord, let me tell you, I understand that. Like, I find that sexual harassment.
Yeah, it
because
is.
I've had girls, like, they're like, yeah, my whole body's tattooed and everything. They'll literally just grab my shirt and then just lift it up. In the middle of a bar with people around.
That doesn't happen to me.
And I'm sitting, I'm just like, I don't know you, don't touch me, like.
Yeah, I know. I feel that.
It's weird. You ready to go? Ready to get out of here?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm ready
let's
to
head
go.
out.
I'm ready to go. I think the date went very well. It was very interesting. It was cool. I felt comfortable. It was a very friendly environment for me.
Mary having the skin condition that she does has changed 0% about how I view her or how I see her. She was very beautiful, and I love the fact that she takes care of herself, and she has a great smile.
I think he's very handsome. I think he is someone that's very attractive.
She cross-eyed.
And very cute. I'm not sure if John would want to see me again in like that romantic type. I'm not sure actually. I don't know.
Do I fancy Mary? I do.
So, would you guys like to see each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely game.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. I love her personality.
She a little cross-eyed. Yeah, that's a little cross-eyed. It's pretty unsophisticated, boy, but I wouldn't mind having vitiligo. Looks at me on my dial early. Some close out tabs and stuff that I'm not visiting. I'm not gonna watch no Door Man, bro. Need the spiciest. I would love 4,000.
stuff.
Not new.
Are you being honest?
Yes.
Would you lie to me?
I would never lie to you, Dave.
I can't trust you.
It's either all or nothing.
You can either split or steal. Get ready?
Oh, so I had got
Reveal in
viewers and
3,
That's crazy.
2, 1. Who do you think is greedier, men or women?
Women.
Definitely men. Definitely men.
Women.
Definitely. Men are greedy in like every aspect.
I think women are greedier, more materialistic in certain things. First, men, in my opinion, are more simple.
Women are a little bit more emotional. We can have empathy, and men, it's easier for them to kind of take emotion out of it. So it's easy for them to be a little bit greedier.
Okay. I love the discussion. But we have to start the game. For round 1, you're gonna try to collect the most money for your team in 5 turns. One by one, you will come to the table and face your opponent. If both players choose blue, they will split the money in front of them and end their turn. If one chooses red and the other chooses blue, the blue player loses and the red player wins the money and continues playing. If both teams choose red, they both end their turn and lose any money previously won during a continuous turn. Only the team with the most money by the end will proceed to the next round. What will you do with the prize if you win it, Dave?
I'm here for friendship. I'm not here for the money. I have a surgery on Wednesday, but $1,700 out of pocket.
I was recently fired, so I need to pay my rent and pay some bills.
Okay. You each will get 2 minutes to discuss the order of the lineup and strategy now.
All right. I think we should split. This first round, we should try and get their trust.
I feel like initially he's gonna go, oh yeah, split, and then come in and be deceived.
Have them think.
Damn, nigga. Nigga thought he was 4 steps ahead. He thinking the same thing. God. Yeah, GG's. I think they should have stole off bat.
That we're gonna like share the money.
Obviously, you would go
snake it in the end.
Obviously, you would go
Show
for
them
split
that
first.
splitting is in their best interest.
Yeah, unless they steal.
Exactly.
We gotta do order.
Yeah.
I'm worried about putting you.
Both sides will instantly think. You gotta think about it, bro. This is how you get the gas. Like, both sides will instantly think. Split the money. If you split the money, I mean, I don't know, bro. You need the most money, bro. So I'll start out. I think I would just go with a steal. Then second game, I think that they would probably go for a steal. So I don't know. How would you cancel out the steal? Because if they steal from you, still lose your money. I don't know.
Early? I feel like we gave too much.
Yeah, there's some friction. I feel like they're gonna steal against you.
Ali is definitely gonna try to steal some money from us.
He really was just quick to be like, we're greedy, so I think that like kind of just definitely feel it out.
Can I have my first players come in?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, this is the first turn. We'll be playing for $50.
Okay, yeah.
You'll have 1 minute for this turn. Go.
Okay, so I'll be fully honest and transparent. Like I said, I have a surgery coming up, so I personally would rather split the money versus take the chance and none of us walk out here with anything.
This $50, how beneficial for yourself do you think it'll be toward that much money for a surgery?
I mean, anything is beneficial.
And I should trust you not to steal?
You're looking at me very intense right now.
Hey, you know what? Eye contact is important when we're talking about money. And why is it that you want?
Word.
I have your words. Okay.
Time's up. You can either split or steal. Please reveal your decision in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay.
I can trust you.
I can trust you.
Good.
Okay.
I think I would steal.
For this turn, we'll be playing for $100.
I feel like we can split it.
I feel like we can split it as well.
This is so
I mean,
Oh, they stealing. Somebody's stealing.
why should I trust you in splitting?
Because I was here to make friends.
You came to a game show to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where can I trust you?
Because I feel like you guys were pretty hard on us earlier.
I think women are greedier.
But I didn't say.
No,
I
it
said
was your teammate.
men are greedy. Which actually would work against me, though.
Yeah.
Are you being honest?
Yes.
Would you lie to me?
I would never lie to you, Dick.
You would never lie to me.
I'm making eye contact with you.
That's very strong eye contact.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, time is up.
I'm so nervous.
Please reveal your decision in 3, 2, 1.
Nice work, Dave.
That was good eye contact. Very trustworthy eye contact.
I'm Ollie.
Imani.
Nice to meet you.
For this turn,
I just know that this black girl is.
we have
My fault, I might be
a
too judgy.
mystery envelope. You can either split or steal. If you decide to split the mystery envelope, you will each get an envelope. But it may be an uneven split.
I'm honestly feeling a split. I think the mystery is supposed to entice us to steal it. The rest of our team split, and we should make that decision as well.
Just like everyone else, how do I know I can trust you?
I'm a man of my word. And I have... Because if we both steal, we both lose nothing, and Jubilee wins. We have to win.
You're good with that whether or not we get the same amount?
Yeah, I'm good with that regardless.
Okay, bet.
Shake on it. I trust you.
I trust you too.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you.
Good man, I respect your word.
I respect you as well.
So I have an A and B envelope. You decide which one you want to take.
Per your word, I'll let you make the decision.
I want to take A.
He getting they trust. Hold on, I see what this nigga trying to do.
Thank you, players. Please go back.
I was gonna be the one that was gonna steal, but right in the moment,
Yeah,
my brain
I knew
was,
it.
don't be that guy, but I should have been that guy.
We're playing for $200.
Let's both walk away with 100.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's easy. Are we gonna keep this going?
I can trust you.
I can trust you.
But when they double it
Pinky
up,
promise
bruh.
means a lot, though.
Okay.
In 3, 2,
Double it up.
1.
We can trust each other.
All right, this is now the final
Nigga,
turn.
that money get too much, nigga. I'm stealing it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
A reminder that only the team with the most money will proceed to round 2. Right now, each team has $175 plus a mystery envelope. Turn number 5, $400. You can either split or steal. 1 minute, begin now.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to steal this round, but I promise to give you and your team a share of the money. At the end. So it's in your best interest to split.
But then we wouldn't be able to go into the next round. It would just be the girls in the next round.
Or else
How dare you? Hannah?
everyone leaves with nothing. That is all.
Help!
No collaboration.
You cannot consult your team members.
But do we zero out just to understand the rules? Do all the balances zero out?
No, just no one takes a 400.
All right, you were honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see any incentive to. I can't trust you.
It's either all or nothing.
Please cover your eyes.
You can either split or steal. If you both steal, you lose the $400. If you split, you each get 200.
Come on.
But if one steals, gets the entire
That boy got
400.
mind
You
trick,
ready?
bro.
Reveal in
Bro,
3,
with a mind trick, oh my
2,
God.
1.
Oh, never.
What? I couldn't trust you. now we leave it to chance on the mystery. You came out so strong. It's like I have a nuke, and I was like, oh no.
I told you I'd give some of it, and now you're leaving with less.
You both decided
Bro would have got $1.
to steal, so no one takes the $400.
$1.
Now we need to reveal what's in the mystery envelope. Okay? We have the players back here. As it stands, we're at a tie. $175 for the men, $175 for the women, but we still have the mystery envelopes. We will now reveal the value amounts inside these envelopes. This will decide who goes to the next round. Are you two ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to lose?
Whoa!
Sorry.
All right, get ready to reveal at the same time in 3, 2,
Big B.
1, reveal.
No!
The women won $240 and the men got $0. So the women have won with $415 for round 1, but it's not over yet. We're going to round 2.
I'm very salty. I have trust issues now. If I could go back I would have stole when I had the chance so that we could have took all the girls' money and made it to round 2.
Well, ladies, welcome to round 2. You must decide as a team if you want to split $415 or steal it all. To make things more interesting, I'll increase the pot to $1,000 if you steal it all for yourself. The rules are simple. If you all decide to split, you'll evenly split $415. If one chooses to steal and the others split, then the one who chose red takes $1,000. If more than one person chooses to steal, then no one wins. And you go back home empty-handed.
Come on, we gotta split. We gotta split this because we didn't steal.
You have 3 minutes to discuss and decide.
I'm happy to steal. If you guys split, I will promise you both that I will split it evenly amongst all of us.
Sounds like a good plan.
I'll get no money.
I'm pretty sure I trust you.
I just want to make a rule. You can't split after the game. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
I think the easiest way, or what makes the most sense, would be for us to split. We don't want to chance somebody stealing, or more than one of us stealing.
Yeah.
do we want to walk away with
You from the steal. One of them from the steal, bro. Two of them from the steal, bro.
nothing?
Right.
Yeah.
This feel like a movie, or like a. They
I
don't
agree,
trust
yeah.
each other at all.
So
Split.
let's split this 415.
It's the only way that we're all gonna leave with something.
Yeah, because if more than one
Guaranteed.
of us takes, like, we are going to leave with nothing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're all splitting.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
We got.
Let's get
We got
some money.
Okay, time is up. You can either split or steal. Have you decided?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you guys chose wisely. Get ready to reveal in 3, 2, 1.
We all love.
None of us are trustworthy people.
Not at all.
I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro.
I guess greed spoke louder today. How do y'all feel?
Not good. I came here for all or nothing. I was really here to take it all.
I kind of expected it, to be honest. Honestly, I was down to split, but I definitely had the inkling that some of my teammates were going to.
Yeah, I knew that they was gonna steal all of them. Anything interesting on TLC? Oh, so they be doing 2v1s, polyandrous. What's that mean?
They said
that
machine
mean?
had ice in veins.
What's that mean, bro? Polyandrous. You got 2 niggas? Crack addicts. Let's see what they recommended to me. Lord. And yeah, please Twitch or YouTube don't ban me, bro. I didn't mean nothing offensive when I kept on calling that old lady ugly. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, nothing else for me to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it's most a lot.
let's talk about what we got on the schedule today.
Today we have Holly coming in at 1 o'clock.
Okay. So the majority of patients that I see in my practice are male patients with the old age problem of male pattern baldness. But hair loss affects men and women.
My name's Holly, I'm 34, and I have a secret. I have made myself essentially bald on the top of my head, one hair at a time, over 20 years.
Oh, no.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, no.
I
Got
suffer
meat
from
on your
trichotillomania. That is a body-focused repetitive disorder in the form of hair pulling, specifically from my scalp.
Like you just...
Always from the crown or from these two patches right here.
Or you
It's
like
a
this?
very meticulous process, one hair at a time.
Oh, no.
I was a very happy child and I had a good home life,
My ear
but
hurt.
I have
I gotta take a
OCD
breather.
and anxiety.
What time is it?
I also struggle with intrusive
5 p.m.
thoughts. So that creates this perfect trifecta that just like, they all feed
believe I
off of
stood on
each
that
other
phone.
and you get stuck in these loops. By the time I was 4, I was already biting my nails. And by the time I
That's tough. Ooh.
I've been loving Vegamore for the last 2 years.
This is my
I've
last
watched
one.
my
This is my
videos
last
and
one.
you know that I swear by their hair growth
And
serum.
Jubilee got
This
the
is
best
the
videos.
first blind date I've ever been on. I am 3'5 and a half. Can't forget the half.
3'5 and a half is
I'm
crazy.
not gonna take no mess.
How do you think your date will react to you being a little person?
They don't know I'm a little person already? Oh, wow. Oh, this is bad. For real, that's a red flag.
See, that's 2, huh? She finna kick me out.
Today, I am getting ready for my blind date. I don't never know what I really want to wear. This might be kind of cute, though. But it's giving black on black. My name is Mykesha Smith. I also go by Keish Lino. I am 29 years old, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I am 3'5 and a half. Can't forget the half. This is the first
In the
blind
hand.
date I've ever been on, and probably like the 3rd or 4th date in my life. All right. Got my clothes on, shoes on. I think I look good. Ready for my blind date. Let's go. I want someone who can be real. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, how's she driving the
look past me being
car?
a little person. I mean, if they do, they do. If they don't, deuces. You either come with it or you go home.
My name is Justin. I am a teacher assistant and a part-time comedian. So when dating, I mean, I've been in the dating world for like past 2 years now, so I try to go away from my normal mode of women. I've been pretty open-minded lately.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm about to say, you already eating up and everything, and it look good,
I
too.
was hungry.
I'm hungry, too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's your name?
Oh, my phone. Where my man is at? Justin James.
Justin. My name is Mykesha. A lot of people know me as Keish Lino. You originally from here?
Yeah, I'm from here, but I've been traveling a lot lately. Really, I just came back to the scene, really for like, I try to do this whole comedy thing, you feel me? So,
You a comedian?
100%. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you do, like?
So I'm a dance instructor. I teach
Really?
dance. Dancing as a little person is challenging, being able to try and keep up. You have to do 2 times more than what you would normally do as an average person. People can be surprised when they see me dancing because they're not used to seeing little people dance, so it's kind of like, wow.
Make a little cheers to a good night. Mm-hmm.
Your tolerance be like...
I see it shimmer shaking. What you talking about?
It's, no, it's not bad.
Chocolate blue.
What?
I don't know. I heard it one time on TV. It sounded cool, but it sounded real cool. I've been saying it every other day.
That's funny. So, I don't know if you like knew, but I'm kind of like a viral sensation on social media.
She's like, you know, I'm kind of like a big deal.
Kind of like a big deal, you know? So like, most people I meet, they're like, oh my God, is that you from social media? You the girl that be dancing? Yes, that's me.
That's me, see, I mean.
Yeah, you know.
Can't hide when you got that shine, I know.
You probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I haven't dated since 2013. I haven't really like talked to nobody since I left school.
But why is that? Is that like?
I don't got time to play games.
See?
And if I feel like if your vibe is giving me, you only want to talk to me because I'm small, we can be friends. Growing up as a little person, it was different because for one, I went to a predominantly white school, so I was like the only black girl, but it was even more different because I was like a little person. How do you feel like about me being a little person, like our height differences and stuff like that?
I don't see what's the problem. I mean, shoot, you seem the same to me just talking to you.
Period, okay? Now I asked that because, you know, like growing up, I didn't really know anything about little people. And I know you probably gonna think this is crazy, but I used to be scared of little people. I mean, that's really like my main thing, you know, talking to people, like to see if that's like an issue or something like.
Gotta have tough skin, it's hard out here.
The date actually is going pretty good. I'm surprised, better than I thought. First impression would definitely be, oh, he's pretty nice. He looks well put together. Somebody I could definitely connect with or talk to. You know, earlier we was talking about food and stuff, like, and I heard you say, you don't eat ranch.
Am I getting judged for not liking ranch?
What black person don't like ranch?
See,
no, for real, that's a red flag.
You're not gonna judge me
You
and
don't
take
like
away my
ranch?
card. No, I don't like hot sauce like that either.
What
There you
do you-
go, see, that's two,
What's the
huh?
dipping
You're
sauces?
gonna kick me out.
No, goodbye. You gotta go, the door. Time is of the essence.
Come on, now, I understand we
And,
business people.
Gotta get to work.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to go.
I think I was gonna keep my little lemonade. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on now.
So, the date definitely went good. More than I expected.
I didn't even see much. Oh, no, man, they got more.
Regardless.
I'm about to say, she gonna have to come see me again because I need my little 4-step lessons.
Like he said, you know, you can get a lot from just going out, being spontaneous. It was different. I ain't never.
First couple
just
really
went out
look
on a
good together.
date
He's
with
talking up,
nobody.
she's
So
talking
this
up.
was
Really gonna be
our
real
first
quick one there.
thing, and it was
Friends.
like interesting.
But
I guess I feel like I should do this more just to kind of get to know people. But yeah, today turned out pretty good.
I'm a 3 feet baddie that deserves to be treated like a queen.
3 feet baddie. Yo, am I? Oh, is that like what she go by? Nigga, why she pop up? Ain't this the same girl? Yes.
Today I'm going on my first blind date. Dating with dwarfism is very
Her voice is
different,
crazy. Her
obviously,
voice never
than the
changed.
average person. I'm curious as to how he's
A friend of mine is little. She's a stripper. She a model. She a
Hi.
dancer. Never accepted
Good,
her
how
who
are
she is.
you? Today I'm going on a blind date. And I've never gone on a blind date before in my life, so I have no idea.
I gotta take a breather. My
Yeah,
ears gotta breathe.
I'm excited. I
I might
was
get on
born
my
with
PS
a rare form
PS4,
of
but it's gonna be
dwarfism
offspring.
called cartilage hair hypoplasia. I'm only 3 feet, and typically other types of dwarfisms are a lot taller than me. I kind of just look like an average size, just like smushed together. Everything's
Somebody here.
proportionate except my legs and my arms. High school was the hardest. Kids were having crushes, and it was all fun and games, but nobody wanted to date the little person.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh my god, I got hit with the ad. You serious? Bro, if you in here, bro, how's your life been, bro? Guessing good, good. Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm curious as to how he's going
I didn't realize I didn't have my volume on
see
me.
people's reaction before they actually say anything. So I think that's what I'm more like curious
How they
about.
driving, bro?
So right now I'm on my blind
Why
date.
does video
and we're
28
at a
minutes
Mexican
long, bro?
restaurant. I'm kind of nervous now. As I get older, I realize that just someone that's like genuine and honest and loyal is like a huge checklist. It's not easy to find.
My name's Brian Sullivan. I'm
Why is it
21
all
years
these
old,
niggas?
and I'm a musician. About my date, I don't know much about her. I just know that she is a little
I say
person,
why is always
and she's looking for love, a lot of love, big love. So I'm here.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm Jonna.
Jonna, I'm Brian.
Brian, nice to meet you.
How you doing today?
Good. Good.
Good, good. It's another good day.
I kind of hope that he, like, I don't know if
What's the
like
rarity
no
of being a
reaction means
dwarf?
good. I think probably just an open, like it doesn't matter. It's just who you are. It's no big deal.
So what's up? We gonna get some food? We gonna get some drinks?
Yeah,
What we
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good.
I'm trying to drink a margarita.
All right.
Sure.
Here we go.
I know how it goes. They say you buy two, the
Margarita.
third one's $5 off.
Oh.
So we might be able to share that last one.
Okay.
Give me 2 straws.
Actually, I don't drink.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah,
I love it.
I've been sober for about almost 5 years. which is
Congratulations.
crazy. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I, appreciate that.
I don't want to.
No, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It's all good. I've been around it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Is there any reason in particular why you stopped drinking?
Well, yes.
Obviously, it's good for you not
Yeah.
to drink, so
Yes.
you know what I mean.
Just kind of got out of control.
I hear you.
You know.
No worries.
You know, living in a world that doesn't accommodate little people is hard. I did struggle with an addiction of drugs and alcohol, which I'm now sober. Through all that, like here I am, and I'm.
Look at what type of drugs
good
and
about
alcohol is you
myself, you
doing?
know?
Can
I
we
mean,
get
what
2
type
waters?
of drugs
Yeah.
is you
I
doing?
want
as a
some
little
lemon
person?
in the water, and then can I get
What are you
maybe a
doing?
strawberry
One person that
margarita?
does crack is crazy. What are the odds of
Yeah,
that?
I'm sweet like that.
Ain't it hard to
I
find
do
crack?
love like if we have the connection of like
What are the odds
music
of a little person
because
getting
I
their
love
hands
just
on
like
crack?
blasting and singing songs in the car.
Life is music. That's
Drugs
what
would
these
be
tattoos are.
hard.
So you got the
Alcohol
microphone here.
I
The
love
tattoo
that.
says my
It's
music
more
is
like
medicine.
concentrated. It's like more
And
compact.
then Love
It's like a
City
little
is,
kid
you know,
eating
my
it,
little
right?
crew singing
So
Here
they got like
in
a,
Fresno?
like there's a
Okay,
difference between
okay.
like an adult,
So I'm a
a justice
dancer.
system, and a
So
little
I
person.
danced in LA for quite a while.
Or like a little
at
kid and like
studios
a
and stuff.
adult
And I got
little
like
person.
noticed by Chris Brown,
What?
Snoop Dogg,
What kind of dance?
hip hop.
Straight hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I got the
No, I can
moves.
see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Dancing has pretty much been in my whole life. Like I started dancing when I was 6. I moved to LA and it really helped me get through a lot of times. And then I started posting about it and people loved it. And then TikTok came into my life and I loved that. And I kind of blew up from there because nobody had really seen.
I'm gonna just slide these to the side and eat them proportionately. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You know what? Is it alright if I excuse myself for just a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. I love the fact that he's a musician because that means like we would connect on a like creative level and be able to talk about it, which we already were. Like everything seemed to flow like very well. I think we're having a good conversation. Like he's funny, he's smart, very talented, very handsome. So I'm happy.
Hey, I am
Hey.
back. I am back.
I wonder if in
You
these
miss me
28
too
minutes
much,
is there gonna be a little nigga. I mean, so, there's gonna be a
that's
little
it.
dude.
We're talking about the height. I
and a
need to ask some
girl.
questions.
Yeah.
It's my first
Yeah.
time.
Was it
so
only-
do you mind if I ask
No,
questions?
go
Little
for
girl.
it.
Okay,
I'm
first and
open.
Me.
foremost,
Yes.
how do you
Little women.
consider and you use the words to talk about yourself? Because I don't want to come in here and disrespect you.
Okay,
You know
I
what I mean?
appreciate that. So, I mean, first and foremost, like, my name's Jonna. That's who
Period.
I am.
I love it.
But I do have dwarfism.
Okay.
And, like, little person is fine, just not the M word.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Midget is very derogatory and it has a lot of negative content to it. So when people say, oh, that's a little person, like, yeah, I am a little person. That is accurate. But I'm also just a person and a human being like everyone else.
I'm black, so I know
Yeah,
there's
but
words
you're
that
a
you
little
can't say.
person.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to make
how
sure.
that's how it, like, same relation, I guess,
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely.
So,
I understand. It's the same thing with the big N word.
yeah, no, I think if you have
Little
been around
person.
it
That's-
in a
I don't know
negative
that.
way,
I don't
then
know how that would be
you
offensive.
don't really want to hear it, which
It's not degrading you. It's
the
a little
world is
person.
pretty negative all around, so
You know, you learn something every day, and I was told, and I live by, if you're not earning, you should be learning. You know what I mean?
I
So,
love that.
if anything, I appreciate you for educating me.
Yeah, of course. Was I attracted to him? Yes, I was attracted to him. Yes.
Why? What did you like?
I like that he was tall and good style.
Everybody would be
It surprised
tall.
me because it was so like easy to talk to him.
All right, so what's up? We about ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's
All
make
right.
moves.
I don't know, it just seemed very genuine. So yeah.
I was surprised to see that she was 3 foot. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm 6'1", so to see her
Yeah,
actually
that's crazy.
stand up next to her, I
They
was
got a
like, okay, I see what's
3 foot
going
difference.
on.
That's insane.
I think it went great.
I
What do you
liked it.
think?
It
Yeah,
was great.
it was
yeah,
fun.
yeah, it was a beautiful experience. I'm happy.
Totally.
More than 3 feet.
I think
3
my favorite
feet
part was
5.
me just really being nervous. As somebody who does performances and stuff like that, like talking over her and stuff, like damn, bro, chill, you know? So that was like just different for me, but I enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Where do you guys see each other again?
Let's go.
I'm down.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I already said, we shooting videos, you
I don't
dancing.
think clickbait for the
I
cameras.
think the biggest thing that I've learned today was to just go with the flow, and like every experience that is given to you is gonna help you learn something about yourself, so might as well just jump on it, and I'm glad I did.
I'm 4'2". We're not a laughing stock. We're not something that you can just point at. We're just an actual person.
You got a long
This is my
head.
first date ever today. I feel really, really nervous. A little bit scared, a bit apprehensive. Yeah, like a lot of mixed emotions.
So it is a little girl now. I mean,
A little bit.
it only been little girls out.
So I'm getting ready to go on my first date. It's obviously meeting
Whoa,
someone new
whoa.
and maybe what they'll think of me when they see me. Hi, my name's Meryl. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Edinburgh. I've not
Are they
actually
all
been
so
on dates.
old?
I'm quite a private
Oh, whoa.
person in that way.
I need to
This is
shut
my
up,
first
just-
date
just
ever
shut up,
today,
bro.
so yeah. I've kept myself to myself, kind of. I've not really put myself out there in that way. I've just kind of went on dating websites, but it wasn't really for me. I want people to get to know me as a person without actually making preconceptions about me. My gran alters all my clothes. A lot of girls and stuff will be like, oh my God, I've got that dress. How do you have that dress?
It started with apple picking. Our third date when we went apple picking, it was a noteworthy.
Scream.
I feel really, really nervous. A little bit scared,
Are they
a bit
from England?
apprehensive. Yeah, like a lot of mixed emotions.
England.
Hi, my name's Stevie. I'm from Edinburgh and I do music.
Edinburgh.
I don't know an awful lot about my date. I know that she's meant to be quite outgoing and I'm looking forward to meeting her. Hello there, how are you doing?
Lovely to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Yeah. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, I got you these flowers.
Thank you. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute. Oh, thank you.
How are you feeling? You
I'm
alright?
good. I was actually so nervous, like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
nervous.
I
Oh, you
know.
want to sit and everything?
I know, I'm trying to make an
Oh
effort.
my God, that's impressive.
You know what I mean? Have you ever
It's-
been on a blind date before?
No, never
or-
been on, so I've been quite nervous. So
Yeah,
yeah. So,
no,
yeah.
it's fine.
What about
We'll have a laugh,
yourself?
You know, no, I've never been on one before.
No, okay,
you know?
that's quite good. So at least
Yeah.
we're both in the same situation then.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I think probably the best sign that a date is going well is that they're able to, like, they're making conversation with you. Thank you. They actually have a genuine interest in what you're saying.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. That was good.
So have you dated much in the past or done much?
Not really. I've kind of kept myself to myself in a sense. Like, I've not really, like, with dating apps and stuff, I kind of tried it. There's a lot, like, you know, there's a lot of people out there and I wasn't really, like, into that kind of thing. A lot of people would message me, like, jokey things, like, midget, or like, how do you reach to this, or how do you do this, hey little lady, or something, just weird things. And then I just realized this is not for me. I don't want to actually put myself out there and be made a laughing stock.
You're literally like,
If you meet someone in person, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah,
Because nowadays with the, you know, the meetings, people are meeting or they're doing a lot online because they have to.
Yeah.
But there's also an energy when you're in the room with someone, or if you're,
Yeah.
you know, going to a meeting, it's totally different. You
No,
know?
I agree completely. So yeah, people always say, oh my God, so you're gonna marry someone like little like you? I'm like,
got a giant forehead.
no, I'm not going to get in a relationship with someone just because they're little. That's like saying someone with brown hair can only ever go with someone with brown hair. I think
I am bigger than my dwarfism. I'm 3'11",
Ooh.
21, and looking for
3'11"?
love. I
The
got
other girl
set
was
up on a
4.
blind date today.
Why the
I'm
other
a
girl
little
look smaller?
anxious just because I
The other girl was maybe 4'2". She's 3'11".
don't know
Why
what
the other
to
girl look
expect,
taller?
but I'm
I mean,
excited.
smaller.
He's a few minutes late. This is not looking good. I'm changing my background. My phone background has another guy on it. He's a guy I'm talking to. My name is Skyla Pinnell. I'm from Crossville, Tennessee. I'm 3'11", 21, and looking for love. So
21,
today
okay,
I'm
okay,
going
okay.
on my very first, to be honest, really my first date ever, but my first blind date. And, you know, obviously going on a date is nerve-wracking in itself, but going on a blind date is, you know,
Why her wrist is like
nerve-wracking
that?
in
It gotta be-
itself, but going on a blind date is, you know, another story. I try
do
to look
not
my
mean
best
to
every day
be
though, because you know,
mean
as
or
a little
nothing.
person,
YouTube,
everyone's
Twitch, bro.
always
It's just-
staring at you, and
it's
so
just jokes,
you
man.
know, if they're gonna stare at you, might as well give them something good to look at. I don't know if he knows I'm little, so that's the only thing that is giving me a little anxiety
Bro was
feeling.
probably at the
but
outside,
I'm trying
bro,
to
just
be
looking in through the
optimistic.
windows.
I like somebody who is funny and smart, handsome, and caring. I have a nerdy type, believe it or not.
My name is Daniel.
it's
I'm from
'cause
Clarksville, Tennessee. 26
his
years old.
glasses
Right now, I'm a
enhance
quality
it, like, how
inspector.
big
The
they
kind of
look,
thing I
bro.
don't have type.
Look like
but
he
then,
got
of
a
course,
big
my friends
head,
they can
too,
show
bro.
me preferences. I guess like short girls, high energy,
got?
but then at the same time can relax.
But these glasses make
I'm
it
feeling a little nervous
look
because
actually
it's a
bigger,
blind date. I don't know anything about my date, actually. I really don't. It's as blind can be.
He's a few minutes late. This is not looking good. I'm changing my background. My phone background has another guy on it. He's a guy I'm talking to.
What?
Hi, how
How's
are
it
you?
going?
I'm Skyla.
Got an 8.
Nice to meet you. Is this your first blind date?
Yes.
Me too.
This is wild. It's like, whew.
A sign of a good first date is when they're asking me not just about my dwarfism, but about like other things. They're trying to really get to know me. How old are you?
26.
26.
You?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay. You live in Nashville?
No, I live in Crossville. How about you?
Clarksville?
Bro, nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there, bro. I'm not watching this. I be getting views, bro. They don't be saying nothing, bro. Like, please just stay with me, bro. Like, please don't leave me, bro. Like, oh, why you leave me? Why you leave
Yeah,
me?
I'm so happy to be here, I'm so happy that you're here. This is my house. So one of the ways that I keep control.
Hi, my name is Nafia. Today I'm going to tell you a story about how the night of March 17, 2021 changed my life for the better. Currently, I attend Hofstra University and I'm pre-med. I was studying anatomy and physiology. Back then, I was going into my year and a half to second year of being a pharmacy tech at CVS. I ended up staying a little late. My mom usually picks me up from work, so she was waiting for me outside. I drove home, and my mom said she had to use the bathroom, so she was gonna go inside. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I said I was gonna lock the car and grab my stuff. So I grabbed my stuff from the back. So I'm closing the door, and in my peripheral vision, I see a man standing there like this, arms crossed, creeped out. Just something about him made me feel like death was like right in front of me or something. That's like the most accurate description of what I can explain it to be, because there's no other way I can explain it. And as I'm walking down my driveway, I hear footsteps. I just felt he was really close, so I turned. I was angled, and he was literally 1 foot away from me. Out of nowhere, he goes, I was like, what the F just happened? Okay, because he like ran away, and I was like, okay. I turn around. It's been 5 seconds. All of a sudden, my face starts burning. When he threw the acid, I screamed, which is what caused the acid to go down my throat. My esophagus got burnt. I have a scar in my esophagus. Thank God the ambulance got there when they did, though, because by the time I was in the bathtub, and it had only been not even 5 minutes, I told my mom that I was having trouble breathing. If they did not get there with oxygen, I would have died. The right thing to do, you get like acid burn, is you're really supposed to put like saline, which basically it's, or like sterile water, distilled water, something like that. That's like basically equivalent to your body's pH level. This burn was here because it was sitting and sitting and sitting, and the acid ate. Nobody saw this burn, and nobody saw this burn until I got into the ER. So the other paramedic couldn't even get an IV in because he was trying to start a morphine drip. So he couldn't get an IV in. So then he was like, you know, I'll forget.
That's sad. I think I would instantly like, try to hop in the shower or something. I would never want something like that to happen to me to begin with, though. But eat myself to death. Oh, you eat too much. I don't know, like you If it's good, man, I'm sorry for being offensive, bro. I'm supposed to be a good guy. Oh my, bro. Why was I talking about big fours? I cried to this movie, bro. This is the movie with them trolls and goblins. Is it? I can watch free with ads. Ooh, they got good burger. I'm not trying to watch it. I just want to see, like, watch this. I didn't watch this. I watched a different one with the same girl. It was about like trolls and goblins. Giant baby.
Embrace fast heartburn relief with Tums.
Pizza Hut melts. Enough for two, priced for one. Now with cheesesteak.
Bro, dang, bro. I wanted to actually know. Like,
I'm Haley. I'm
months ago. Somebody actually in? Let's go check, bro. Or is it just because I have 2 tabs open, bro? Let's see. How I pull out the mod? Come on. Mod view. Moderators. How I see users currently. Oh, no, no. I just jumped down to one. Whoever was in here, either left or if I had 2 tabs open. Possible. Good, bro. God is good. Yeah, life is good. Then they jumped up to. Actually, no, we gotta hit 3 hours. Round of applause. W month.